Hey y'all, what's going on? The Solomon Project, where it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep that counts. I'm your host, Richard Burns. So I'm going to do this live today as a form of therapy and distraction, being that someone extremely close to me passed away this morning. Got the notification from my son, who's also a part of that person's life, who's no longer with us. So I'm going to use this as a distraction and just keep my mind on something else. So today's title is relationships. Oddly enough, this relationship is not one that I'm going to discuss here, but let me check to make sure the volume's okay. Please excuse me. Let's see here. It'll just take a it'll just take a few seconds. My apologies. So, a few seconds. My apologies. Okay, so I'm okay. Got it. So anyone who joins in, the link is already up. Just come on in whenever you want. Naturally, I'm not gonna allow anybody up into the page that I don't know because of a previous experience that I had. So to avoid a mess like that, and it was a mess, I'm only going to allow people up that I know. Relationships. Recently, the administration decided to establish some tariffs that were excessive. They were excessive. They were harsh, and as a result, it put a dent in our relationship with these allies, namely Mexico and Canada. That's one thing going on. But at the same time, we had President Zelensky of Ukraine visit Washington, D.C. to have a discussion about some minerals out of Ukraine. Supposedly that's what it was about. You can speculate that it was for other reasons, and you may very well be right about those reasons. Again, Ukraine is an ally. The European Union is nervous. They understand how the Russian government works better than most people here in the United States. Unless you were born during World War II, you may not have the same perspective about Russia as people who were born during World War II, or people who were born immediately after World War II who were taught about how World War II started, who were the players, how the two separate groups were formed. And even myself, when I went to school, I was taught about what our relationship, and I'm referring to the United States government, I was taught about what type of relationship the United States government had with the Soviet government, because at that time it was the Soviet Union when I was going to school, and it was not friendly. It was adversary. We were going through something called the Cold War. An organization called well, we refer to as NATO. NATO is an acronym. That organization was formed because of World War II. So it was a treaty amongst European nations, North Atlantic Treaty, and it included the United States. So this organization is formed so that if the Soviet Union tried to get aggressive with European nations within that organization, everybody would jump in. Everybody. And since the organization was formed, it was a check against Soviet aggression. Ukraine is not part of NATO. And since I forget what year, the Soviet Union dissolved. So there were nations that were independent prior to being absorbed by the Soviet Union that now became independent. Ukraine was one of them. Ukraine, Georgia, Lithuania. So they got their independence. However, Putin is probably dreaming of a day when he could just reabsorb all those nation states that became independent after the fall of the Soviet Union, so that Russia, what Russia is today, can resemble what the Soviet Union was with regards to territory. Most of the backing or most of the strength behind NATO is the U.S. military. Now, after the meeting with Zelensky at the White House, which was about a week and a half ago, I don't remember when, it strained the relationship between Europe and the United States. Remember, the Europeans are nervous about this aggression that Russia is expressing as it attempts to acquire more and more territories, getting closer and closer to these European nations that are a part of NATO. Those European nations in NATO are getting very nervous, and they would much prefer to keep as big a buffer as possible. Keep in mind that there's a lot of propaganda about NATO being the reason, when it's not, that Russia's on the defense when they're not. No NATO nation ever pushed up on Russian territory, but the opposite is true. Russia has made attempts, which is rough. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. Look who's here. What's going on, D?
So hey, how's it going?
D, I've been missing you, man.
Yeah, I apologize from yesterday. I was busy yesterday, out yesterday.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, well, I was talking about. I'm glad you came in because I was talking about the relationship that Ukraine. Well, not Ukraine. I'm specifically talking about the relationship that the U.S. government has with all the nations that are in NATO, the North American Treaty. And
Hmm.
if you're an investor, this is what I was going to get at, but I'm gonna cut to the chase now that you're here. If you're an investor here in the United States or wherever, and you're investing into corporations that are a part of the defense industry, right? So you build tanks, you build jets, you build bombs, you build whatever. W- uh, Keeping in mind that here in the United States, the defense is a huge, a tremendous chunk of our budget. When I say our, I'm talking about the U.S. government. The U.S. government budget, they spend a lot of money on defense. A lot of, matter of fact, you know what? You know what I'm going to do?
Mhm.
D, that night that you're here, I'm going to look up and see exactly how much. Let's type this in together. What percentage, right? What percentage of the U.S. U.S. budget goes to military? There it is. Bam! It just popped up, man. 13.3%. Yeah.
You s- you said it's
Since 1980, the percentage. What I
you
say?
said
Yeah.
since
I'm gonna.
1980
No,
something.
I'm gonna show you. I know. Right. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. But you know
I
what? I know
can't
you get
see it.
nervous when I say I'm about to show you, but I'm about to show you. Why not? Open your eyes. Are your eyes closed? All
They
right.
open.
So then this will be for everybody else to see. Okay. Just checking. Right. So here we go. Right. Here we go. I'm gonna read it off. You don't have to read it. I'll read it. All right. All right. I'm gonna. All right. Well, you know what? It might be even more clear if I show the breakdown of the. Okay. 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 All right. So don't get mad. Okay, D. Don't get mad.
No, I'm not.
You ready for
Okay.
this?
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. All right. That doesn't really. That ain't saying what I want to hear or what I want to see. Yeah. See. Let me go back to the top
Okay.
because it came through like a floor, like a Clorox box. So 2023, okay, 13.3% of the U.S. federal budget went toward the military, making it the second largest category. The second largest category of spending. And it's down from an average of 15%. Okay, so there you go. Second largest spending.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I hear that all the time. Everybody's always saying wow to me, but I don't know why. But check this out. Now, these European nations, they don't spend anywhere near as much as the United States does on its own military. And because the US government is part of NATO, part of that North American treaty, these other European nations depend greatly on the US government backing them up militarily. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You're an investor now. D, I'm gonna put your investor hat on. Let me see you put your investor hat on. Go like this. Like this. There you go. There you go.
I got it
Put it
on.
on. Okay, good. Thanks. You, as an investor, have an interest in companies that are dedicated to defense. You here in the US, you like Lockheed Martin, you like uh, United Technologies, I forget the name of it. Anyway, you like all those. Sikorsky, you like all that. Pratt and Whitney, you like that. And I come up to you and I say, yo, D, why do you like that? Because I like to invest too. Why do you like that, D? And you come and you tell me, bro, man, you tell me. You tell me, bro, man, war has been occurring since day one that human beings exist. I mean, you go so far as to come out and bust the Bible out on me. And I said, well, wait a minute, D. You coming out strong, man. You got the Bible in your hand. You got what? Yeah, look at this. What do you think about Cain and Abel, huh? Look at that. Human beings have been fighting since day one. So I back up. I'm like, all right, D, you got this, bro.
It's
Got
like
this,
the
D.
it's like the it's like the Jehovah Witness when they come knocking at your door and you gotta
Right.
cut all your lights off and close your windows.
I had to stop talking to you, D, because I said, yo, D's about to hit me over the head. I'm talking about defense companies and D's coming out, pulled out the butt. Yo, look, see this?
Yeah,
From day one, human beings have been fighting. They're going to keep fighting. They haven't stopped fighting since day one. Was there
best,
a time
like
where they got,
best believe. I know it's an example, but best believe. I promise you, in reality, I wouldn't even do that because I wouldn't want no. I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me.
well, listen, we're doing it right here, right now, for the sake of entertainment, right? We ain't busting nothing out.
Mm-mm.
I know how you get when I say I'm going to bust it out. You be ready to
But
pull out the whip.
listen, I know yesterday. I know I came in a little bit yesterday in in your live. I had no
Mhm.
idea you was going on that early, and
Listen, neither did I.
I was out. I was doing errands, and I wasn't even at home last night. I was like, well, let me drop in the chat since I can't get on the. I wasn't in the right spot to get on camera, and I was trying to make sure I communicate with everybody. I didn't skip anybody, and I was trying to come back, but I didn't get a chance to. And I said, you
No,
know
you're
what?
fine, D. You're fine, D. You're family. You're family. So you do whatever you want.
I appreciate it, but I had to come in and support because it's been a minute since I saw you. Cause
I know.
I know you've been in I saw a video of yours, you was in Harlem and or somewhere you
Yeah.
was at.
What'd you think about that? What did you think about that Harlem video, huh?
To me it was very cool. It was very good to see, you know, where you grew up in
You
the
want to see some
nature
more?
when you was in Harlem.
In Harlem and the Bronx. You want to see
Yeah,
some more?
I'm like, I'm cool with it. I'm cool
Or you
with it.
done with it? You done with seeing where I was where I lived?
No, I didn't. No, I did not. I did not say that. I promise you, I didn't. But I looked at it when you had the video. I was like, oh, so this is where the Solomon Project grew up at.
Yeah. Well,
Like
what did it look like to you? Because you're from the country, right?
I'm from the country.
So what did it look like to you? The environment. Did it look what? Like there
It,
was it too much? There's too many buildings. There's
oh no, it wasn't too much for me. It's just basically like in the hood slash ghetto.
the hood. You got that right. I was in the hood.
In the
Certified.
in the ghetto, but the only thing is I didn't see no shoes on top of the lines
Oh,
and
the
nothing.
next time I'll show. The next time I'll show it. I'll show it the next time I go.
Yeah, cause I was like, oh, so this the stories that you was telling us on your lives. You're like you
Right.
grew up in Harlem and stuff, and I
It changed a
watched it.
lot.
You said it's been a while.
It changed a lot. It changed a
It,
lot.
I think this everywhere. Like back in the
That's
days, like the
that's not the
seven.
Harlem I was raised in. That's not the Harlem. That's not the same Harlem. Believe me.
Oh, so that wasn't the same one. So it's kind of like they
Nah.
cleaned it. So it's like they
Oh,
cleaned
super
it up a
clean.
little bit.
Let me tell you something. There were two things that popped up in Harlem that let me know right off the rip things have changed. Number one, Starbucks. I couldn't believe it. There was a Starbucks in Harlem. The second thing, a Whole Foods. What? A Whole Foods in Harlem on 125th Street. A Starbucks and a Whole Foods. I said, it's a wrap. This ain't the
Like
Harlem I grew up in. Hell
like
no.
the like the original thing just gone.
Gone. It ain't got the same feel. Hey, people walk around freely that never used to walk around there before. You know, certain groups of people. I'm not gonna identify who they are, but there were certain groups of people that would never have walked through there. They would not have felt safe at all. But now, you look around. I gotta go to Williamsbridge, Brooklyn, to show everybody what that looks like. That area of Williamsbridge, it was as bad as the Bronx. It was as bad.
Uh-huh.
You look at it now, you're like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? This is bad. No, this ain't bad now. But what this used to be, oh, it was like the South Bronx. It
And
was like a
and
little
like
piece of the South Bronx.
and like the thing was, I could tell like for me, I could tell like you was I can tell definitely tell you was bad in the day because it was actually nighttime. You was actually recording at nighttime and you did not have no fear or nothing in your body. It's like, oh yeah, he done this
That's
plenty of time.
well, yeah, I guess, yeah. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna admit to how bad I was back then, but you had to develop a sense of how to move around.
Yeah.
You had to develop a sense.
Like I
Vegan,
said,
vegan, vegan, and me were raised under the same type of circumstances. Okay,
I think I remember watching that video when you said that. I'm like, wait a minute. So you telling me that Vegan Kings got Spanish in them too?
if he's got Spanish in him, I don't know how he got that Spanish in him.
No, no, Now see, you got me. You got me. You
Oh no, no.
got me.
I think what I said yesterday was that the Haitians are part of the Latin American community. They are Latin.
That's what I was trying to get
Yeah, they're
at.
Latin because Latin. If you're Latin, it's because you speak a Latin language or a Romance language. So if you speak Italian, if you speak Portuguese, if you speak Spanish, uh, if you, I think French is included in the Romance languages. If you speak a Romance languages, you're a part of the Latin community. And matter of fact, there's a country in Africa where these people are called Latinos. They're Latin because their 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 official language is Spanish,
Mhm.
and it's in Africa. It's on the continent. It's in West Africa. Go
Okay.
figure.
Now see, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Let's see if I can
But what
find it.
about not Caribbeans, Cu- Cubans?
Cubans are Latin America Latins. Well, yeah, I guess Latin America because it's in the Caribbean. That's part of America, the Americas, or
Because
maybe
I
some people say it isn't, but whatever.
because do you know, depending on who I'm talking to, do you know I have I have uh matched and communicated with so many peoples that speak so much Spanish. Don't matter if they speak it in Portuguese or anything. I get my Google Translate. I might not can say the words, but I can do the translate. I'm like, good lord. I guess I'm learning something every day. It's like I'm in school every freaking day.
Why is that? Repeat that.
It's like, I'm in school. Like, I'm like, when I communicate with people recently, they speak Spanish or a different language, and I be using the Google Translate. I might not can speak it, but I can translate what they text me and put it translated in a language that I can understand.
Also, then you're doing the darn thing. Then
I'm trying. It's complicated and frustrating at time, but I don't give up.
listen, you don't have to get frustrated because you got me. You could always tap in and say, hey, what is this? What's being said, and how should I respond, and what should I do? You
Yeah.
see it right here? The Republic of Equatorial Guinea. You see it?
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it.
Equatorial Guinea, officially the Republic of Equatorial is a country on the west coast of Central Africa. Okay, formerly the colony of Spanish Guinea. Okay, their official language is Spanish. Go
Okay.
figure. Go figure. Yeah, right on the continent. A lot
Yeah.
of peoples don't know that. A lot of peoples don't know that. And the Spanish that they speak, is the perfect Spanish, even better than many Spaniards in Spain. Believe it or not, 'cause it's the original. Yeah, that thing.
Okay. Well, I thank you
Yeah,
for that. I thank you for that.
I really wanted to show you that.
I appreciate it.
So, how have you been feeling?
Uh,
Tell me about how you've been feeling. That's really more important to me, or to me.
like how I've been doing recently, cause I guess you probably
Yeah,
figured out the.
feeling. Yeah. Where's your head at?
Well, I'm glad you asked me. I'm on your show today, so I did
So you
not.
could break loose.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna do too much. But
No,
I
because
ain't gonna do.
I was gonna take my shirt off.
No, you don't have to do all
No.
that.
Oh, okay.
Flattering as that is, no, you do not have to do that. No, you do not have to do that.
By the way,
But
before you get started, there's something you need to know.
what happened?
I did some squats before I started the live. Okay, just to let you know, I'm feeling it right now. Yeah, yeah.
Good for you. Good, you got your exercise on.
I'm exercise on.
But let me tell you, honestly, I've been feeling much better. Like I've had a couple of weeks, the beginning of last month, with a coworker I used to work with and passed away.
Oh, did you hear what I
And
said before I started today's live?
the squats.
No, not about. Besides the squat, where's your mind at, huh, D?
No, that's what
No,
okay, okay. Let me get my damn head out the
no.
damn
This
gutter.
this is actually actually a therapeutic session for me. Okay, my sons, family members, they get on my case about how I react to the passing of people very close to me, which happened this morning. I had somebody extremely close to me pass this morning.
I'm
So
so
I came on.
sorry.
No, it's cool. And I came on the live as part of my therapy, my distraction, whatever the case is. But this is how I do. I get criticized a lot about it. Uh,
Look, and I can honestly say, first of all, I'm sorry for y'all's loss.
Thank you
But
for
if
that.
but if I may say this, when I
Hmm.
found out that one of my coworkers had passed away,
Hmm.
another person that I used to work with at the grocery store inboxed me on Facebook. This was before
Yep.
my phone had messed up, and they had sent me a message, and they had sent me a picture, and they had sent me a message saying that so and so had passed. And when they sent me the pictures, like my heart just got heavy. And the thing was, this the crazy part. I didn't even cry. I didn't even cry. I didn't
Do you feel
even.
strange about that? That the fact that you didn't cry?
I At that moment I didn't cry. Yeah, I felt strange. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not sharing no emotion. But and plus, I already had a lot of stuff going on in my mind as well. And so after that, weeks and weeks passed. Well, not weeks and weeks. After that, a person of the community that I'm in, where I'm at, living and stuff.
Hmm.
They ended up passing away.
Another one?
Yeah, not a coworker. Like this was like a person, like a family friend, or what you can
Hmm.
put it in the same week. And it's
Oh well, another good friend of mine passed like a week and a half ago too. So this is like
like
a
what the fuck?
double.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You too. I'm
No, no,
sorry.
no, no. I think we passed the time where you can, because I know YouTube is funny about that when you're within a certain
Yeah.
amount of time, but we passed that, so you could speak French.
Okay. Cause I was like, when all that, cause all this happened in one week, I'm like, what the freakity is going on? Like,
Freakity freak, man.
yeah, I was like, what's going on? Like, at a time, I wanted to throw something, but I didn't. I did deep
Why?
breaths and
Where were
everything.
you?
Huh?
Where were you when you got the message that you felt like throwing something? Were you not in your house?
I'm here where I'm at now in my
No,
room.
when you found out. I'm saying when you felt like throwing something. Were you in your house?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
And And a friend of mine called, and we stayed on the phone for about 3 or 4 hours. And I can honestly say that same day I laid in the bed and I took a nap and I woke up. I still felt sad, but I felt a little bit better. But at that time, at nighttime, when I went to bed, I couldn't sleep. I slept with the TV light on and everything. I couldn't sleep. I don't know why, but I couldn't sleep worth a quarter because it was just so much on
Do
my
you
mind.
do
And it's
you?
like
Oh yeah, I was about to ask you. Do you remember what was going through your mind at the time?
I was like, "Oh yeah, I can tell you." First
Okay,
of all, I thank you for letting me be a guest on here, and thank you for letting me vent.
come on, D. Your family. You're the best.
Thank you. Now I ain't gonna try to talk your head off too much, but
No, but
I
can I
can.
get a hug?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay,
I'll hug
but
you
let
from
me.
the front. Don't worry about it.
Okay, let me finish telling you. Okay,
Go ahead.
if I can remember correctly,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think after that, what was going like? It was a lot going on. Like I didn't know where was coming or going. I really didn't know, but I do know I didn't sleep too much, and it was like I was like saying to myself, "Damn, what's next? Who's next? Do I need
And
to?"
listen, know what you're saying. Yeah, because that's two for me too. You
Yeah,
lost two, I lost two, and now I'm bugging out. I'm like, yo, what the heck? I
and
got a sister who's up there. She's like damn near 80.
talk
Oh no, I think she is 80.
about your sister.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
And it's like
Like 2 years
res-
ago, I lost one.
and it's first of all, excuse the background. I was
Oh
actually
no,
got a let me pause my TV. I was watching a show because I know it's too loud.
oh, just lower the volume. You can keep
Huh? Huh?
just lower the volume. It's all right. It's all good.
Well, I'll pause it.
Who
I'll
that
pa-
is?
well, let me okay, let me pause it. Okay.
Who that is?
Is Miss
Who that?
Professor?
Who that is?
Hey, Miss Professor.
Good evening, y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
Professor.
how you doing? Long time no see.
No kidding, right? I had kind of been got having headaches. My husband has a headache too. Other than
Him
that, I'm
too?
good. Yeah, yeah.
What the heck?
I don't know.
It's I don't know what's been going on. A lot of stuff has been going on
Straight
in
up, there's been
weeks
some
and
cooties. Cooties are floating around, man. I'm telling you right
Yep,
now.
yep.
oh, since you on here, I got my soap.
That's good.
I finally got
Why
it.
don't you give us a demonstration?
No,
No,
no.
What?
I'm not exposing my goodies.
We done had this conversation, Mr. Burns.
Yeah, y'all had that yesterday. I heard you.
Yep. I done told you.
Oh,
I done told you that's not gonna happen. My dad
oh.
received his and had the nerve to not text me.
What?
And
So
then
what
he
happened? You texted him and said, "Yo, what up?"
no, I called him this morning and said, "Hey, look here, where that soap at?"
Let me tell.
Wow.
Uh, cause Miss Professor, let me tell you, I had to text you on your. I had to text you on your community because at the time my phone had went out. I got my phone back. My phone had went out, and I had to text you on my laptop in the community slot to let you know I got the soap under the post that you made about that you had mailed some. And I had to scroll and find your community post on the YouTube, and I said, let me just know I got this soap and I'm using it
That's good. I
I
gotta
was
send y'all some more soon.
because I love soap. Like basically, I love to bathe. I love to wash myself. I love to wash my ass. Cause
well, you know
that's
what?
Me too.
You had me running around in circles through all your social media platforms, Double D.
me.
Yeah, I was going crazy. The minute I found out that you got the soap, I was going up and down all your social media platforms.
Was you
Just to,
stalking me?
Yes, I was, because I wanted to see you while you were bathing with the Professor Soap, and I'm saying, yo, he didn't even put up a video doing that.
What would your what would your
No,
family?
no, we didn't had this conversation, Mr.
I
Burr.
I, I I would have to be in an isolated, dark corner in a room somewhere and watch that thing.
And then I would have to make the decisions what they do, which and I'm gonna tell them put them in a white straight jacket.
Yep,
Good Lord. Hey,
yep,
they might just do that.
yep.
But I would tell them no medication. Don't inject them with nothing.
I got enough in my system right now.
I could tell.
Professor,
I'm listening to y'all and enjoying this homemade chili my husband just
I
made.
was wondering because I
Ooh,
heard
that
some
sound
movement
good.
going on. I heard the jaw going up and down and everything.
Oh Lord.
What? Yeah, I heard some chewing going on. I said,
Don't
Professor, Professor's tearing something up. She trying to hide it. I don't know what she doing, but
With oyster
finally
crackers.
yeah, a big reveal. You see, you had the oyster crackers going. I love chili. Absolutely love chili.
them oyster crackers that they serve at church on the first Sunday and be having that grape juice and everybody gotta wear white.
I
Yep.
caught a beat down. I caught a beat down in church because that cracker that they give you, what is that? That's the
That
Last Supper,
wafer
right? Is that
thing.
what that the
Yeah, that's
wafer
the
thing?
eating. Oh, yeah. What did you do?
Whole box went missing. I was tearing that thing up in the corner somewhere. They caught me,
Is that the
and
truth? Did you really do that?
no comment.
Okay.
I'm feeling way better now.
Yeah,
Yes,
what did
indeed.
it? The soap?
No, it wasn't. Well, part of yeah, I'm glad to get the soap, but actually being able to talk to y'all is most wonderful because this what I needed. I still was feeling down.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not to the point where I'm depressed where I ain't gonna eat or nothing. I ain't gonna do that now.
Oh,
I
Okay.
can't
I might have to go into some type of depression like that because I've been eating like a beast.
look. I know depression and mental health is real, but some people be going into depression where they can't eat and stuff. Baby, that's not me. I'ma
Yep.
still eat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna eat me a hamburger and some ice cream and chips. I don't care. No, I'm not gonna eat my
You know,
problems away, but I'm gonna eat.
I don't understand people talking about some. I want to go out to eat, but I'm not gonna eat since ain't nobody gonna go with me. You crazy? I'm still
what?
You
going to eat. Yep.
What?
very.
There's
I'ma
a
treat
fear of
listen.
that.
I'ma still treat myself. Hey, y'all don't want to go shoot? I treat myself. I'm gonna
Man,
say, hey,
listen,
hey. I'm gonna say, hey, give me an appetizer. Give me this appetizer right here,
I don't
and
even
give me
play
this
that.
right here.
It's called solomangarophobia. There are really people who are afraid of going to eat by themselves. It's a real documented fear.
What the
Now you,
heck?
I said,
I treat it
I grew up poor. I ain't got time to not be turning down no meal. No.
me eat them and
Well,
every and
what do you call the phobia that the restaurant owners have when somebody like me shows up and flips the sign that says closed?
Oh, I need to
Yeah.
look that up. I bet that really is a phobia too.
Ha! They're afraid
it
that I'm going
was
to show up because I'm going to eat anything.
it was a couple of years ago before I came back where I'm at now. I had an eye doctor's appointment and I was using Uber at the time.
Hmm.
And after my eye doctor's appointment, I had got hungry. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go across here to Wendy's. I sat at Wendy's and I treated myself to lunch. And I was by myself. I didn't have nobody to talk to. I just had my phone and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that peace and quiet.
Oh
Yep.
wow!
Because I
When I was a teenager, when I used to get hungry when I used to visit my siblings because they're all older than me, with the exception of two of them. But I used to go to my siblings' house and my stomach used to rumble and very loud. And when they used to hear that, they used to hear it. That's how loud it was.
oh
Yeah,
my.
Hmm.
yeah, and that's when they started kicking me out. They would kick me out the house when they heard my stomach grumbling like that. Kick me right there. I'd eat them out of house and home, man. I can't be around. I can't do that.
First of all, I want to say this. I look a hot. damn mess. I ain't got no haircut yet. I ain't got no shave yet, but I'm eventually gonna get one. It's just times have been, you know how things have been, but I'm eventually gonna take care of it.
That's me on the regular. So don't feel bad.
Cause I've been been dealing with grievance and I've been as far as my phone messing up, but I got me a new one. And
So wait a second. How did it break? Did it fall? What happened to the phone?
child, where should y'all ready for me to start this? Where
Oh, do I have
how,
to take my shirt off?
no,
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 no.
no. Don't you
Oh,
dare.
How,
Let him
how,
start
oh,
the
okay.
story.
how much time y'all got?
I got about 26 hours.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
well.
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna make
like
this
that.
quick. I'm gonna make this quick just in case.
Okay.
So I've gotten the phone that messed up. It was I got it at C Spar around by 2021 or 22.
Okay.
And it was working good. So it was working Saturday because Saturday I had to watch the Elimination Chamber WWE style. 'Cause I watch my wrestling, my WWE. So
Yep.
Sunday I tried to charge my phone up and it wouldn't charge. Soon as I put that charger in the port, my phone literally started smoking. I said, ain't no damn way in the
What?
hell. Yes, like literally smoke started coming out the
I
chart.
ain't never heard nothing like that. Wow,
Oh,
that's
wow.
crazy.
Yes, it started coming out the charging port. I'm like, ain't no damn way. My life is way too valuable more than this shit than to try to.
Oh,
But could you
wow.
imagine if that thing started smoking a little longer after you plugged it in and you had already fallen asleep? What?
Exactly. And I'm like,
You know how
let me
many times I put my phone right on the bed while I got it plugged in, charging it? If that thing would have smoked and gone off, I would have been smoked out.
oh yeah. And then when that happened, I was like, I'm not trying it no more. It's time for me a new one because I had it since 2021 or
That is
22.
crazy.
And it's time for me a new one. And so I got me a new one. I got me a new number. And let me tell y'all something. Well, let me tell y'all. When I tell you I couldn't even get in my Instagram that whole week, because that's what I was mainly focused on, my Instagram, because
Okay, because I've been sending you stuff, you know, granted it's inappropriate, but I've been sending you stuff on Instagram
Oh,
li-
Lord.
and you haven't been
Okay,
able
li-
of
to.
course. Of course it
look,
is.
look, look, look. I just want you to know I have not been ignoring you. It's just my phone has been messing
I was
up. And
so
I
hurt.
no, no, don't, no, 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 no. Don't feel that way. Don't go that way. Don't feel like
Vegan
that.
Don't do
King
it.
worried about you, though, because he's like, we
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
never.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fact. He was
For
on here
real?
yesterday.
Vegan
We
King.
almost we almost came up with some money to find out, get a private detective to find out.
Where you is.
Yeah.
Because y'all have not saw me on YouTube or the lives lately, huh?
YouTube, Instagram,
Y- yeah.
OnlyFans. You wasn't
Now
anywhere.
I ain't got that now.
Now, you know he ain't got that, but you did go full incognito. We didn't know where you went.
Yeah, that
I'm just saying.
look.
Incognito.
It wasn't nothing like that. My phone,
What the heck?
my phone, it had messed up. It had went out from though. And I hated it because I couldn't get in touch with nobody. I couldn't make no YouTube video. I tried on my laptop. And I was like, this ain't gonna work. I need my damn phone. Cause Miss Professor trying to get in touch with me. Vegan
Oh
King's
my
probably trying to
god.
get in touch with
I
me.
All
got
of
you.
Solomon
us.
Project trying to get in touch with me. All my friends trying to get in touch with me, and they probably worried about me. They thinking that I don't skip the face of the damn earth.
You was incognito.
Yep.
That I was. I
I
ain't
didn't
gonna
mean
lie.
to. I'm
Damn.
sorry. I didn't mean to crack you up. I say that when black folks
No,
disappear.
no, 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 no. I need
Look,
that,
oh, it's
Professor.
cool.
I don't know
It's
if you heard.
cool.
I don't know if you heard why I did this live, but yeah, I needed that.
Okay.
Listen. We all black up in here. We good.
And I
we
can
all
prove it.
black. We all black. But don't think about you. You speak Spanish, but you still pass the vibe check. You automatically pass the vibe check. You seasoned. You got rhythm. You know.
I got all that.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to have y'all worried. I had no idea y'all was
We
worried
were no,
like
we were
that.
worried. Yeah, yeah, of course we were.
Hmm.
We were worried. We care about you. We love you, so we're gonna worry.
Because let me tell you, y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I post videos. day after day or every other day. Y'all know what you know what I mean? And for me not to post like that, I know it probably was concerning. And when I came in the live in the chats,
Can't stop.
I can hear from y'all's voices and from y'all's energy that y'all was so happy to see me, like I was a new
Yeah,
celebrity.
it was for real. It wasn't a made up reaction.
We was just looking for you and asking each other where you were, and when you showed up, we was like, "Oh my God, there he is."
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, there go DeAndre. I'm like, I had to come
Yeah.
in. I had to come in because actually, my other friend, from the SIP, he was like, he texted me. He was like,
He came in too.
yeah,
Yep.
that's one of my best friends. That's one of my best friends.
He's a really good person. I think so. I mean, I
He
don't
is.
know him, but I get the sense that he's a very good person.
Oh, he trusts me. He is. And before I met y'all, he actually inspired me. Him and his cousin actually inspired me and
Where do
gave
they live?
me.
Do they live in Mississippi?
Hmm.
Okay.
They actually visited me a couple of years ago, and let me
Oh,
tell you,
really?
Oh, I didn't
yes,
know that. Yeah.
I'm kind of
oh
jealous.
yes, it was truly wonderful. And then it's like
Did they
they
hug you?
kind of they kind of inspired me to do that. Wait, what you say
He said, "Did they
Nothing.
hug you?"
now? What that they got to do with it?
I told you I was gonna hug you when I.
Okay, well, I'm not saying you can or you can't. I'm just I didn't know. But let me tell you, they are one of the reasons why I started YouTube before I met y'all, and they have been,
Oh, they inspired you to do that
yes, among many other peoples before I met y'all, and
because
and myself.
the way the Sip
And
expresses himself, he's an intelligent person.
oh, trust me, he is. And let me tell you, he also has my back 100 because let me tell you, anytime when your best friend texts you and be like, they asking about you in the Solomon's live, where you at? And I was like, for real? Let me go up in
See,
here.
see,
See, yep. Because we was
Now,
like, "Where did I mean? You went for
we
real.
was
You went.
all
We was
types of
all over."
worried.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I went full. Like, I'm gonna send this Negro more soap to prove he alive. Because
I was gonna hire us. Yeah, I was
yep,
gonna hire a spy to go check up Double O Negro to go check on you, man.
yep. Because I
not a
did.
spy.
Yeah, because I sent you some more cooking oils, and the only
Oh,
reason I knew you was alive is because you opened the box, and I'm like, okay, he know it was me.
yeah.
Oils,
That's why I made that short like that.
Because
oils.
yeah, because of his, I told you I was gonna be sending him cooking oils and stuff. I'm like, okay, so this Negro is alive, okay? Because you
I'm
went
a,
full incognito. I'm just saying. I was like, oh.
look, it wouldn't there. My phone had went.
That's Mississippi too. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
Oh
That
man,
scared
especially
the,
yep.
that
now.
scared the shit out of me. I'm like, let's not play now, DeAndre. It's time for you to show back up before I
That's
start
kind of
pulling.
crazy. Somebody from the South, from an adjacent state, scared of Mississippi.
Hell yeah, I'm scared of Mississippi.
I ain't scared. I've been here for 30 years.
Yeah, because you live there and know how to navigate it. But
Yeah,
if
you know
you
how to move.
yep, when you pull up in Mississippi, you black in certain towns still though. They got that look.
Yeah, they
Oh,
do,
yes, indeed.
and they
And
don't
I
hesitate to let you know either.
Yep.
so don't. 'Cause let me tell you, when my phone went out, I bet you the Solomon and Miss Professor and everybody worried about me because they ain't heard from me. They
Yeah,
ain't saw
Yeah.
me.
I'm like, that's Mississippi. You better show your butt back up, or we gonna start sending the FBI out there. Like where you
mm,
is, like where you is. I was starting to get mad. Like
where you be?
I'm like, where?
Yep.
I'm like, who did it? Who
Yeah,
did it, boo boo? Who
yeah,
did it?
'Cause I'm like,
yeah.
I told somebody, I'm like, they ain't gonna get rid of me too easily.
Let me
Good.
tell you something. I was in Mississippi, not far from where you live. I forget if I was on what highway was I on? One of the main highways that go from north to south. But I was near your town. Let me tell you something. I stopped at the truck stop And I went to order some food, and I asked them. I mentioned the name of your town, and it's like everybody stopped and stared at me. Oh my God, what did I say? Did I
They
say
ain't
something
never
wrong?
heard of it.
No, they knew. And finally, somebody stepped forward and said, "It's about, I don't know. I think I was 6 miles away from where you were at."
Wow.
Yeah, but
Whoa.
they said it like this. They approached me and was like looking side to side and whatnot. Like, it's about 6 miles. Oh my God, what?
I don't know why they saying it like that for. Ain't nothing going on down here.
I never heard of Weir until I met you. I never knew it existed.
Oh yeah, it's actually a man that this was named
A
after.
slave owner, I bet.
I think he was white because
Wait a
he's
minute,
got a
wasn't it in Mississippi where after after the Civil War and the slaves were free, they were keeping blacks in like a pit or something like that? It's an
some like
area, yeah, it's an area where the people from that town, they don't eat the fruit, they don't eat the strawberries from that area
In
that
because
Georgia,
might that
yeah.
that might be it.
Oh, wow. I think that is Mississippi. I know in Georgia, you can't eat peaches from a certain farm because they mass unalived a lot of black people and then buried them and then planted them darn peach trees over their bodies.
yeah, well, there's something like that I think in Mississippi too.
For
Yeah,
real.
I don't eat
But
strawberries.
I
it's a
do, but
mass grave,
okay.
hundreds.
Yeah,
But people eating them strawberries.
I don't eat them. I
Not
don't
not
like
not the natives,
strawberries.
not the people from the town. They ain't eating it.
Oh
Ye-
Lord, I need to find out where my strawberries come from. Am I eating my
You
ancestors?
better check.
Oh, I can't
I'm
be eating
sorry.
them pills. Okay. I'm gonna start back growing my strawberries. I'm not eating my people. That's
Uh,
not good. That's not cool. I know it's the
mm-mm.
way I said
What?
it.
'Cause look, let me tell you, I don't eat strawberries. I don't eat strawberries. I don't eat kiwi. I don't eat.
Oh, I love some kiwi.
I
Now,
don't
what
like.
I don't eat is that old nasty eggplant. But keep going. What else you don't eat?
I don't eat eggplant either.
And ain't it nasty? It just tastes like nasty paper. Like they
I'm
try
like,
to take some. As soon as it touch your tongue, and then that aftertaste, eggplant is nasty.
Oh
Yes, because
no,
I don't
man.
eat kiwi. I ain't touching no strawberries, but I touch some strawberry cake up. But I don't eat strawberry. But I don't eat eggplant
What?
either. It's a lot of foods. I
I
just do
like
not.
you
I
just
just do
not eat.
not eat.
I get it. Like me, I can't stomach fresh papaya. When you cut that thing open, it smells like dusty feet. It tastes good.
Ew!
It tastes good, but I can't get past that dusty feet smell. Like picture somebody that
Ew!
washed themselves but just didn't wash their feet for 10 years. That's how it smells.
Ew!
If
I
somebody
can't.
feet smelling like that, they better get some rubbing alcohol and bleach and something and soak their feet.
Yeah, at this point. That's what it smelled. I opened that papaya and I'm like, why does my house stink
Mm,
all of a sudden? And then it was the
Stank
papaya,
it.
and I'm like, oh, this fruit stank. And so I tried it. I'm like, how's it gonna taste good and be funky? I don't get that.
mm-mm.
So
Did you have candles
Ooh.
that you lit?
I think I sprayed some Lysol.
Oh, if I were you, it depend on if it was cold or hot. I'll let the door stay open. Let it out.
Oh man, you can't light a
If it
match
was
up in
that
there.
bad,
I'll be right back. I gotta feed Sugar. She giving me that look.
okay.
Sugar,
Sugar.
sweet sugar.
But
I gotta find that. I gotta find that. I gotta find that spot.
but what I was telling you earlier, what you was asking
Hmm.
me, it was a lot going on in my head when those two passings happened.
Yeah.
And actually last week, about 2 weeks ago, I actually had a breakdown. I actually
You
broke
did?
down. Yeah, while watching wrestling. I actually broke down.
Oh wow. It just hit you like all of a sudden?
It did, so much was going on, and then that's when I made that song.
Oh man, that's right. You made a song.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna post it, but I had I had to get that out of my system.
Oh
And
man.
the fact that I'm gonna tell you something else. Actually, I think I broke down a little bit as well because my late mama, she was 25 when she passed.
Wow, that is just so young.
Are you talking
Yeah,
about your mom?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for me to be 30 and I made it past 25 and 30, that's caused me to break down too because basically it was a shocker because I was scared because I actually looked up on the internet, because I have cerebral palsy and I asked how long do people with cerebral palsy stay, can stay, and they said to 30 to 70 years old. And I got, when you look at stuff like that, because sometimes the internet, they don't know what the hell they talking about.
Right.
And they don't know what they're talking about. And I asked one of my folks, they were like, baby, don't worry about that. Can't but one person make that decision, and that's the good Lord. He makes that decision, not the damn internet.
There you go.
25 is young for her to have passed away
Super
like
young.
that, though. That's super young. That's not even lived her life yet.
Nope.
Yes, man. It was asthma
Oh, that asthma
Oh
is
my
a
goodness,
joke.
asthma.
in a sleep.
I knew so many people with that thing, man. Woo.
I grew out of mine.
For some
Oh
reason, I
yeah.
think I did too. Like, I ain't had it in years. And I didn't know I had it until I was about to get out of the Navy. And when they check you to see if you can get any disability, and that woman said I had asthma. I'm like, what you mean I had asthma? Ain't nobody told me. And then a doctor here a few years ago during COVID gave me an
Inhaler.
inhaler. I'm like, do I have asthma? These
Do you
people,
still do you
huh?
still got it or you
No, I haven't used an inhaler, but you're right. It is around the house somewhere. I see what you're saying. I had to use that inhaler when I got COVID. I'm like, look, if I got asthma, y'all need to tell me.
Shit.
be direct towards you to it?
Yep, yep.
Gr-
I caught gasma. I had to stop eating beans.
Oh, yeah, see, there you go. Nobody,
There you go.
see, you
Lima
better
Me
stack.
beans.
You need to stack up on them beans in case things go bad, like we talked about last night.
The dry
Oh,
ones.
I missed the whole listen. I could imagine. Listen, I've been wanting to say this for so long, y'all. I'm not trying to, get into it, but I had to say this because this is directed towards a video that was shared to me on TikTok. So
What?
how about it is a group of individuals that made a decision to go down and sell out, and they gonna make a video and say, I'm so and so, and I admit that I made a mistake and I regret what I've done. We was lied to. And I paused the video and I laughed. I laughed, and I said, see, this is what I said. I said, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. You made the decision. Damn it, live with it. We don't want you. We don't hear your cry. We don't want it. Return the sender.
Now, see, this is something that's amplified, right?
Yeah,
Because because we now have social media and uh, these kind of expressions spread a whole lot faster to a whole lot more people. But that really isn't anything new. People for the longest vote against their own interests.
yeah.
There's,
Yeah,
there's really nothing new about that. It's just
I'm
that
not hating
now,
on them for it. I ain't hating on nobody, even people who voted for Kamala. We were screwed either way.
yeah. But the
I don't.
thing was, it wasn't just people's of our mixture. It was kind of people's all over. So it was like a mixture of people's. And I paused the
Well, yeah,
video. And I was just laughing, shaking my head. I know it wasn't funny, but I knew sooner or later it was coming.
Well, no, but you know what? This particular cycle, this particular election cycle, people were expressing themselves far more aggressively
Yep.
than in the past. And I mean, to come out and tell a content creator, keep keep our people out of your effing mouth. Now, this content creator wasn't insulting anyone. This content creator was commenting on on what okay, so it's about the Arabs that live in Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
So the
missed
Arab,
it.
yeah, no, the Arabs that live in Michigan, they were highly upset with the whole Gaza and Israel thing, and they strongly believed or strongly felt that Biden was not handling the situation and that Kamala was doing the same thing. So when Kamala was out there campaigning, uh, they were protesting her, whatever, which to me was kind of silly because if you're a Muslim and you sympathize with what's going on in Gaza, uh, to go ahead and come out and say, F you, Kamala, we're not voting for you, or to convince people not to vote at all, or to just come straight out and say, no, we're gonna vote for Trump. It's a head scratcher for me because I remember what happened Trump's first time around when it came to Muslims. So I'm saying to myself, wow, I mean, seriously, you would willing to go out like that, knowing?
Like you would literally go against your own beliefs and
Well,
everything, you know.
what did he do? He put a ban on Muslims coming into I mean, it was crazy. It was like, don't you know? First of all, him and Netanyahu, they're cool.
Hmm.
So you could say whatever you want about Joe Biden and Kamala. It for them, it's all business to them. But outside of, but it's not the type of business where she or Biden were going to benefit financially. Although Trump did make it clear, or kind of hinted to the fact that maybe Gaza might be better off as like some kind of resort. Well, hey,
Wow.
yeah, hello.
You
So if you're from that community in Michigan, um, I don't know how well your balance works. It's not. I don't think it's working too good because
I
if you go
have
so far, and now they're crying. Now they got video. I can't listen. When I go through YouTube, every 3 videos that go by, there's somebody from Michigan. Oh my God! And then they have to target the black community, say, no, you got to help us now. What are you talking about?
you
What do you
you
mean we
talk
got to
I'm
help
about them
you?
just saying that
you
Mexicans
talking
have been
about them
doing this.
Mexicans have been
you
doing that too.
you talking about them it's something I've been wanting to say about that. I'm sorry for interrupting y'all. I didn't mean to
No,
cut
you're
into
fine.
y'all. But what's that girl name? She black and I love her to death. She be speaking her truth and she don't be caring.
Who from
Is
Texas?
that Crockett girl.
Crockett from Texas. Yep.
Oh, I love
Jasmine
her.
Crockett.
I love her. Somebody asked her about Elon Musk and she said, fuck off.
Yeah. Well, you know what? A lot of people are saying it, and I agree with that statement. We didn't vote for you. What the hell are you doing? Nobody
And
voted for him.
and what I've been living, I've been because actually I actually did a video Don Lennon. I know this probably off topic. Don Lennon. I love me some Don Lennon. Don Lennon, ever since he got removed or released from CNN, and
Hmm.
he's doing his own stuff. Don Lennon, we've been seeing the side of Don Lennon that we ain't never saw before. He
It's
basically
lemon. It's lemon like the
lemon.
fruit. Yeah,
Oh,
lemon, like the
lemon.
fruit. Yeah.
Oh, and guess what? He put that what's that girl name? That Kelly Prelly Staley, whatever her name is. Megan Prelly Kelly, whatever her name is.
Oh God, yeah.
He put her he put her in her
Far
place
behind.
cause she was cheering because of that Joy woman got fired from I know this old news. She got fired from CNN and
Oh, Joy,
Dunn
Joy Reid.
Joy, yeah, that's her name. Joy Reid, that's her
Mm-hmm.
name. And Don Lennon told Megan Kelly, you know what, Megan? You know what you should do? You should go F yourself.
Oh
And
my
better yet,
goodness.
tell your husband to quit looking at my husband across the room, okay?
What? Yo, Don
That's
is out
what
of
Don
control.
that's what Don Lennon told her Megan Kelly about her
Yeah,
husband.
yeah, Megan. Wow.
The one that looked
Poor,
like a damn
poor Megan.
bird or whatever the hell she look like damn big bird or
Like she chirping.
chirping too much. But I promise I wasn't gonna be bad today. I promise I wasn't gonna be.
Be good. Good.
But
Look,
honestly though, I'm telling you,
look,
done.
I voted against my own best interest, but we were all screwed either way. So the talk last night is this: nobody's coming to save y'all. I hope
Mm-mm.
you got some dollar
They
stores
never
on you.
were. Nobody was ever coming to save anybody.
No,
That's
but
the
Oh,
thing.
sure
no,
wouldn't.
but some FBAs believe that they believe Kamala was gonna be their savior. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't care that you vote for her, but she's not a savior on a white horse. Okay.
I didn't vote. I didn't get to vote, and I'm kind of glad I didn't vote because it wouldn't have mattered to me. I really think about that now. I know that's bad for me to say
I came close to not voting. I'm like, I don't care. Let me just stack up my pantry with rice and beans. We
because
already got our ammo. Yep.
you know what? If I
There
have
are
to,
exceptions. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, it's okay. I was just gonna say if I have to eat viennas, if I have to eat chili, if I have to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and cereal and stuff like that, if it get me damn it full, then so
What about
be it.
eggplant? You eat
Um,
eggplant?
they can go in the garbage.
What? Eggplant? You too?
Eggplant,
You and the
egg,
professor? Oh my
Yep.
lord.
eggplant
Um,
is
Help us.
nasty.
it's nasty,
I
man.
don't
Ain't got
care if
no
you boil
taste.
it, fry it, pan sear it. It is
Put it on the
nasty.
grill. I didn't had it always. Put it in the grill. Put it in the eggplant parmesan is nasty.
Cause let me tell y'all, I'm not trying to change the subject, and I'm not trying to interrupt y'all, but this something just came to my mind. I was watching this video on Instagram. You know how some of these cooks be coming on these news stations and they be cooking, they be asking the peoples to taste their food. So the
Yeah.
first video I watched, this uh, is it something I can't I better be careful of saying her because I know you kept I'm like, I gotta pay attention to that. uh
What?
yeah, I know when you do this I'm like, oh, I might better died
No, no,
down a
no, no,
little bit.
no. That was a natural thing. No,
Okay,
that
okay,
wasn't a signal.
okay. Because I'm just making sure. But
No, I ain't
when
seen
this cook
it.
came on this, when this
Stop it.
cook came on this news station, this I'm trying to put it in words for it won't sound bad. Um, this ghost. I'm gonna say ghost. Well, it's not a
Mm.
ghost, but I'm gonna say a ghost. She came on and cooking for the news people, and they were like us, they were black, and so she asked, "Try this. This is a recipe. Try this."
Who was saying that?
That woman
Oh, okay.
that woman of not that's not of our
Travis.
community, that person that's not of our community, she said, "Try
Travis.
this." Could you believe when that black man tried that? He looked at the camera and it was not script. He looked
What?
right at the camera and he looked with a little disappointment on his face.
Oh Lord. So
Could
it was
wouldn't
genuine.
could would now lick of see.
Oh
Oprah was the same way. A woman came on Oprah's show when she had the Oprah Winfrey show, and she told her, try this. It was some chicken and rice or something. And Oprah tried it. I mean, as much as I don't like Oprah, and
she
I'm not
spit
a
it out.
fan, this what she did. She looking like the woman asked her, "Is it good?" And Oprah was like, "No, no, I'm eating it, but but but." She was like, "Where's the salt and pepper? I feel like we need salt and pepper." She was like,
Oh wow.
and then the woman was like, "There's no salt and pepper in it. You gotta add it yourself."
Oh my God. Listen, I listen. No. Okay,
I'm like,
no.
how you gonna come
I
on the
can't do
show,
that.
bitch?
Can't do
How
that.
you gonna come on Oprah show, Oprah, and
Just a
do that?
second, sir. We're bringing the seasonings. Why?
Listen,
You didn't season
they
the food?
listen.
What the hell?
They couldn't have been Aretha. They couldn't have
Oh
been
no,
Aretha.
no, Aretha don't play that. And
Riri
it's
don't
due to
play that.
respect.
Oh, listen, if Aretha would have tried that, or Patti LaBelle,
They would have sang him into submission.
'cause Aretha, she was a menace. She didn't play that.
She loved her food.
So did Aretha probably would have been like, "Baby, you need to throw that away. Who gonna eat that?"
Didn't Aretha get on Luther Vandross case?
Or was it Patty? I don't think it. Oh,
No, I think it was Aretha. I
oh
Look,
think
yeah,
there was a
Aretha.
show.
Oh
I think
yeah,
there was a show, and Luther was being his self because he wasn't. He was he.
yeah. I
Luther,
can.
Luther had a
Luther
side of
loved the
him.
mans, okay? Luther loved the men's for real. Let's stop. We can have that
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he
loved the.
did. He
Yeah, but he
did.
had
I watched the
attitude too.
documentary, but I know what you're saying, Mister Burns. Actually, him and Aretha, they was in the studio, and
Okay. Also,
I
you
got
know what went down. You
yeah.
know what went down.
I watched Ashley Say So. I love her. Uh, she did a video
Okay.
on Luther, and her Aretha and Luther, they was in the studio, and Aretha, she was one take Aretha, like one take. That's it. I guess Luther didn't like it. And Aretha said, well, she ain't doing it again. She ain't doing it again. And then Luther told Aretha allegedly, well, I'm gonna tell you what, you ain't here with me. Now
Ooh.
either you gonna do it or you don't get paid. Now it's up to you. And
So what? He was
then
ready to fight.
oh, he got Aretha straight allegedly. And Aretha just stood there and just had to think a minute. And she took a deep breath. She was like, she put a crown back on her head, her headphones back on her ear. She was like, now what do I have to do? And after that, you didn't hear nothing else.
Well, I'll
But it
tell you
is,
what. This trans male came into the truck stop that I'm in right now.
Oh yes. Let's talk about it.
uh-oh.
This dude, well, she was huge. Okay. Her calves were as big as my thighs.
Are you talking about, are you talking about FT, wait a minute, FTM or trans? What, I don't know.
Well,
I don't want to say the wrong
I,
thing.
I don't know what an FTM is. Is that like where you get money from?
No, it's female to male.
Male to female.
Yeah, FTM, female to male. They female, born female at birth.
No, this
But
is male to female.
oh,
MTF.
okay. I got you. I got you.
Right. And I'm gonna refer to him as a dude, right? No disrespect.
Okay.
And it was kind of obvious that he did a terrible job at trying to be a female. He did a terrible job. But he was. Listen, whoever his boyfriend is or husband, he better not get into an argument with him,
Oh.
because he will hit his head so hard, his head will fall right off his body. That's how big this dude.
Oh my
Wow.
word.
Yeah, I'm checking her out. I'm checking her out, and this is all going through my mind. I'm wondering, wow, if I got into an argument with her, it's all over for me. I'm done. He just has to grab me by the neck, lift me up have my entire body off the floor. That's how big and strong he looked.
Oh wow.
That's why I say peoples need to be careful who they try to bully, try to talk to, try to disrespect. Because you know, this is 2025. This ain't the 60s and the 70s. Peoples ain't finna. Do you think these women gonna sit around and let these men do this shit to them that they can do back then? Women's these days is shooting and whooping their ass theyself. They ain't gonna be letting these men whoop them.
Remember that when you worked at that prison and
Oh,
that Chinese guy, and
yep,
he looked like he was weak, and he showed they
yep.
behind when they came. You gotta be people crazy. You don't know if they got a knife. You don't
Like
know if they
like a
got
fellow
brass knuckles.
a fellow officer of mine.
Yeah.
This dude looked like a twig, and he had a funny ass voice, and he had a head shaped crazy. Like his head was all narrow and whatnot. Yo, he looked crazy, and he had a crazy type of behavior. So one day he comes up, some inmate got him highly upset, and he came up to me because I was the control officer. So I controlled the doors. So he came up to the desk and he said, "That guy up there, I don't like the way he's acting. He's pissing
Oh.
me off." And I'm saying to myself, "Oh shit." I guess that inmate don't know what this dude is all about, because this dude was a black belt and an instructor, and he had a similar incident where the dude thought he could disrespect him because he just like I sounded, and he looked like a twig, and his head was all oblong. It was like, yo, his head looked like a boot from front to back. And homeboy came at him, and the dude was stocky, built, strong. He'd been locked up for a hot minute, and that same officer did the same thing. Came up to another officer out. He didn't talk to me at the time, or he didn't mention anything about the situation at the time. See, he just got overheard him. He said, "He's pissing me off." So when he went back, the inmate thought shit was sweet. Man, that leg came up so fast.
Mm,
That inmate didn't have a chance. Before you knew
mm,
it,
mm.
he was snoring on the ground. Knocked the hell out.
Oh wow.
One
Knocked
thing,
out.
one thing you do not mess with nobody that got a black belt. They no
But but but
karate.
but, but you see, there are a lot of people that didn't know that he was a black belt.
That's what I'm saying. It's what people don't tell you that makes them dangerous, and you won't know till it's too late.
So they keep it a secret.
Yep.
They
Hell no.
always say,
Listen, I learned my lesson. Go ahead. Go ahead, D.
"Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you."
No, no, no. I learned my lesson. I don't. Nick
That's why.
Orange. I'll tell you about Nick Orange as soon as D finishes. I'm gonna tell you about Nick Orange.
That's why they say always watch out for them quiet ones, cause the ones that don't say shit, them be the main ones that mess you up.
Yep.
Nick Orange looked like a complete goofball. He was pigeon toed, so he used to walk like this, right?
Yep.
With his feet pointed in, and he was skinny. He was about 5'7", 5'8", skinny. Um, and Nick he was a total goofball. Nick would see me and he'd get all excited, like like you're like you're like if you had a pet and your pet sees you. Nick used to see me and right away, hey, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? Just got home, Nick. Oh, come upstairs. Come upstairs with me. I want to show you something.
Oh wow.
I'll be right there, Nick. I just want to stop it. Okay, you going upstairs? You going to my house? I said, yeah, I promise. Yeah, because I want to show you something. Hey. So I go up to his house. You came upstairs. Like what? Yo, Nick, what do you got to
wow.
what do you got to show me, man?
Oh wow.
Let me tell you something about Nick, right?
He must have ate too much sugar.
Something.
I was just talking to my son about that because that person that passed away this morning was our instructor, our head instructor.
Right.
But he was more than that to us. But
How's
so
your
now
son taking it?
It hurt. You know, he cried. Because like I said, he was more than just an instructor to us. I'm referring to him as an instructor here, but because to reference or to put context to what I'm about to say. But he was more than that. I mean, we were virtually family. And so now my son understands what I'm saying, because now my son is doing judo also. Because I had told him in the past about Nick, but he couldn't identify what I was saying. But now when I brought up Nick again, he said, "Oh my God, that is crazy. Now I understand." Yeah, because Nick in judo class, he used to run through everybody. He used to kick everybody. It didn't matter how big he was. He could be as big as Hulk Hogan. He'd shred them. And at the end of the class, if you've ever participated in a judo class, just to let you know, we had a marathon runner, 26 miles, right? Marathon runner. Halfway through the class, had to go in the bathroom and throw up. Couldn't handle it, right?
Oh wow.
That's how it is. Imagine, it's like, you know, well, no, I won't go there, but Nick was the kind of guy that would run through everybody, take the whole class out multiple times, and everybody's laid out, exhausted. Your gi is all sweaty. You're laying there. You don't even want to change. You don't want to move. You're exhausted. Here's Nick bouncing up and down like a Mexican bean. Baby, baby, what are you doing? Come on, let's fight. Let's fight. Nick, what the hell?
Whatever
Nick, are
he
you
had in
crazy?
his system kept him all the way hyping up.
He was all the way hyped, 24/7, 365. This dude would smoke a blunt the size of somebody's leg, and he was still hyping.
What happened to him?
I don't know. After I moved out of where my brother lives, I've never seen him again.
Lord.
Do you guys know what Saison is?
SAZON, like that seasoning.
No.
Oh, my
SEI is Japanese.
Oh, that I forgot. I know what you're
I'm
talking
gonna
about.
show
now.
you. I'm gonna show you a picture of it.
Oh, I
Okay.
don't know what that is.
So you had someone close to you just pass away. Which one
This
of
morning.
your sons? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's why I did this live. I did this
Is
live.
it your
Live
oldest
to
son? Is it your oldest
yeah,
son with your current wife, or your oldest son in general?
my oldest son.
The grown one.
The
Yup.
one I met.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
His nephew was nice looking too. The one that owns the barber. Y'all got
Sexy.
good genes.
I seen
Oh, why you got okay?
I seen
Okay.
that video. I seen that video. I seen that video. When he said when you said nephew, I was like,
I'm
oh
like,
Lord.
oh Lord. Me too. I was like, good night.
Let me
Look,
pause this video for a
let me
minute.
be respectful, because Lord
Me
have
too,
mercy.
cause I was like saying to myself, the Solomon Project showed them live, like got good genes in their family, cause ain't
I thought it was just me. I'm like, oh Lord have mercy.
I was like, oh my
Sexy
word.
thing. Hey, but the
Yep.
thing is that yeah, and he's got these light brown eyes. You couldn't really see it on the video, but yeah, he got those like he came out like his mom and that and that. He
Oh,
actually came out like my uncle, like one of my uncles.
he just rubbing it in too, DeAndre. It's not enough
Eh,
that we both. He just rub. Oh yeah, he's sexy. He got them light brown eyes. You just got to keep going.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying.
let me
I'm
continue.
trying to keep my composure.
Me too, because that was a good. I wasn't expecting. Like, this is my nephew. My mouth dropped it. I'm like, oh, I better keep my mouth shut.
'Cause
Girl,
I was like, he
let me tell
just
you right
playing.
now.
He just playing.
Nah, listen, my brother. Woo-wee. My listen to me. My brother used to attract everything,
He
men,
said
women,
everything.
You said everything.
everything. My brother used to attract animals. My brother was he. Listen, my brother was him. My brother was him or is him. He ain't dead, but my brother. Oh my God, that man. He's OMG. He's OMG. He's OMG. This guy, he's got everything
You
that
know,
anyone could want.
since we talking about this, you know, I've been wanting to tell you this for a long time, Mr. Burns. You know who you favor?
Hold on, let me guess. I want to say Denzel.
Oh,
No, no,
no, sweetie,
no,
no,
no.
No,
Sorry, no.
What you do
sorry.
when you get time, look up Jeffrey Owens.
Look him up right now. How you
Oh,
like that?
okay. Oh, from the Cosby Show, you kind of do, but you're like a better looking version of him, in my opinion.
Ooh, ooh,
I
ooh.
shouldn't have told you that. Never mind. Good
Wait,
night.
yeah, it went straight to my head.
Sure did. It always does.
Because
Oh, there it is. There he is.
every time I look at him, I'm like, is this Mr. Burns? He didn't tell me he was in the Cosby Show.
Maybe that's why people stare at me when I.
That
Look at
could be. You look kind of like him, but you're a better looking version, though.
yeah,
Ooh.
look at a younger image of him,
He was a nice looking guy when he was young, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Owens. Yeah,
Just go to the
Let's go to
images
the
and see if you
images.
can see a younger version of him. That's when he was at Trader Joe's and they tried to shame him.
yeah. You see,
Yep.
That's me now.
Stop. Stop.
I listen. That's been on my mind for so long. I know this is not Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns didn't tell me this. He had an actor's job.
Yeah. What I say I was? I forgot what I did exactly.
You
Um,
talking about your brother that attracted everything.
no, let me tell you something. My brother, oh my God, I gotta find a picture of him when he was in high school. See, oh my God, no, listen.
Cause
My
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, no, yeah. I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I gotta tell you about my brother. My brother. Oh my God.
I'm,
All
I'm
right.
still
I'm trying. I'm gonna try. Hold on. How do I do this without going crazy? Look. Uh,
you
6 foot
already
tall.
there.
6 foot tall, right? 6 foot.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yes.
All right. 6 foot. This man was the captain of the gymnastics team, captain of the baseball team, captain of the football team. So, with regards to physical attributes, he got that covered.
Right.
Uh, of course, he's one of the community. So, light skin enough to attract darker skin, dark skin enough to attract members of the other community, right?
Right.
Basically, exotic looking. Let's call it that. With the light brown eyes, uh, he could have been a model easily, easily a model, easily. Uh, and Once people discovered what he was packing, forget it. It's over. It was over. He gave it a nickname. He gave it a nickname.
Oh my word!
Nickname.
Yeah, he gave it a nickname.
Okay.
I'll tell you an incident that occurred. We were in Dominican Republic. I was 15 years old. So I was driving while he was in the back seat with this lady that he met at the pub. So she's in the back playing the skin flute while I'm driving. We get to the crib where we're staying at, which was a friend of his, and they both go off into the room. I'm looking for something to eat, but they both run off into the room, get their privacy on. And boom, the door opens. This girl didn't even bother to put her bra on, her shirt, nothing.
Oh,
She came
Lord.
out naked from the waist up, naked,
Oh, Lord. Okay.
saying, out loud, are you fucking crazy? I ain't fucking with that. He just walked out the door.
He must be working with Anaconda if he
That's
was
what I'm
like that.
saying.
Listen. She didn't know. Well, she's playing the skin flute. He still had his pants on. It was just poking out of his zipper. So she didn't know what she was playing with until he dropped his drawers, and then, oh, okay. So nah, we ain't doing that.
Oh, wow.
And she left.
What a disappointment!
She left angry, and she didn't even bother to put her bra or her shirt on. She just left. Like, holy shit. And to think that when compared to my father, he came up short.
Oh my!
Yeah. Oh, he came up short, but look what happened, right? For years, his wife was never getting pregnant.
Oh.
It took 13 years for her to finally get pregnant. 13 years. So she thought something was wrong with her. So she went to the doctor. She went to the OBG. And the gynecologist told her, listen, there's nothing wrong with you. You're fine. You're fertile. You're good to go. But you got to tell your husband to take it easy, because he's bruising your shit internally, and you ain't never going to get pregnant. So you got to tell him to slow down, slow your roll.
Wow.
And he came up short next to my father. Yeah, it's crazy. Listen, we're in Dominican Republic. It's myself, my brother, 1, 2, 3, 4 other friends. One of them left his headphones. He had like a Sony Walkman or something like that at the time.
Right.
And he left it in my room. My room, right? Because it's a 13-room house. But he left it in my room. My father had the habit of taking a shower in my room. The shower I had in my room. Yeah. So he's up in there with his thing swinging. And my friend goes, he gets his Walkman. He comes back to the van. We're waiting for him. Everybody's joking around, making silly ass noises and whatnot. And finally, my friend Rob notices that my friend Miguel is super quiet. He ain't participating in the conversation, nothing. He's just staring off outside the window, just staring. So Rob asked him, yo, Mike, you all right, man? And Mike took his attention away from whatever the hell he was looking at outside the window and just looked at my boy Rob for a hot second. It took him a while to express what he wanted to say. And he said, yo, Leo's father is the king. When he When he said that shit, everybody burst. I didn't laugh. I was caught off guard with that statement. Everybody was. My brother wasn't laughing, of course, because he knows what Dad was packing. But he was laughing. Everybody was laughing, like, "Oh shit, ha 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 ha!" But you see, um, that was our code for somebody who was hung, right?
Right.
Because when we used to see uh, uh, porn videos, it was always about the black man with the big jizz on,
Mm-hmm.
and it was funny because every now and then they would show like an African tribe with a bunch of men. That's what it was. There was
Orgy.
like a National Geographic thing where they had a group of men. Yeah, yeah. So they came out and said that. Even my sister, one of my sisters who was taking care of my dad, in his later years, uh, I think her husband just asked her a curious question about that, and my sister's reaction was like, oh, "What? Like, yo, what's wrong with what's wrong with her? Yo, what's wrong with you? Listen, your father, listen, woo. Oh my goodness, it was like that. Now I understand why my mom walked in on me while I was showering, and she just pulls the curtains open, and she looked down and said, "Oh, son, what happened?" I was like, "What, Mom? What are you talking about?" Like, like my brother took whatever. My brother took all the shit. Like, wow, okay, it's like that, Mom. Close the curtains. Yeah, yeah. But my brother was. Damn, I wish I could. I'm trying to figure out where I got a picture of him when he was in high school. He was. And I got another cousin whose name fits him perfectly. His name is Adonis, and that's exactly what he was. He was an Adonis. He is an Adonis. He's still alive. From my father's side of the family.
So your brother, the one you talking about, the one that said had the equipment, he's
Quit.
well, I'm gonna say equipment. 'Cause I ain't gonna be disrespectful. So,
Yeah,
so is he still here or did he pass?
yeah. No, he didn't pass. He's still here.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was just
Hmm,
asking
hmm.
because I didn't want to be. I was.
No, no. He's still here. He's still here, and he's still. I don't know if he's causing grief because he suffered a stroke.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, listen. Nobody. Hey, a lot of people are happy that. But let me tell you, because my brother was not. He was. Oh Lord, Lord have mercy, help us all. Yeah, but he's. You wouldn't know that he had one. You can't tell. You can't tell he had a stroke. Only his immediate family knows because he forgot how to speak Spanish, which was his first language. That's the first language he learned how to read and write. Everything. He learned English as a teenager, yeah. But now he don't respond in Spanish. He responds in English. Forgot how to speak Spanish. How crazy is that, D?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So needless to say, it skipped a generation. So now my oldest son, yeah, he can make a muscle with his thing. He can go like this with his thing. Look, yeah, pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. What's the professor doing? She's washing dishes or something.
It seemed like I heard some dishes.
Or is she making more soap? She's making more soap. What do you think of that? I would love to be able to find a picture of him, man. That'd be it. Uh-oh. Is that on your end? D, you all right, man, after I told that story?
I'm good.
Huh?
I'm good.
Did that get you upset?
I'll be right back. I'm putting my chili away.
Oh, excuse me. I want to find a picture of my brother, man. 'Cause I need you to. What the heck? What happened here? You ready to see some pictures?
Yeah.
Are you upset, D? What the hell's this? D, you upset, man?
No.
What's this all about? I can't show that. I'd get you upset if I showed you that. What I need to do is I need to find. How do I find my photos, man? Huh, D? How do I find my photos up in Shia? Oh yeah, it says photos. Oh.
That's where they come from, don't they?
Mm-hmm. My photos. Okay, here we go. Damn, I put that in my photos. That's kind of crazy. Check out this picture, D. What do you think about this picture right here? Hold on. Look at it. Look at dude right here. He took a picture of himself. Oh wait, I might get flagged. Okay,
Don't do that.
don't do it, right? Yeah, no, don't do it. Let me move on. Get another picture because this will get me flagged. That will get me flagged.
Hold, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Hmm.
1 second.
Hey, why is it quiet, Mr. Burns?
I don't know.
I'm
I got
sitting here
nervous.
being stalked by a mini black spider that's been stalking me since
Are you
yesterday.
serious?
Yes. Yep. My
There's a
bad.
picture of.
I had to go put that chili up. But yeah, this spider stalking me. I don't know why. I'll have my
Well,
husband take care of him.
at
Yeah.
least your neighbors ain't as nosy as my neighbor. Check this out. Look at my neighbor right here. He's nosy.
Oh Lord.
That's what you
Ooh.
call being nosy.
You know, you tripped me out the first time that you spoke Spanish, because up to that point I thought you were an FBA.
Hey, everybody thinks I'm an FBA.
Because
Everybody
really,
thinks I'm an FBA.
us and some Caribbean people, our people came on them ships at the same time. We look alike. We just went to different places.
Right. Different places, different languages.
Mm-hmm. You yelled outside your truck and started. I'm like, oh, he from the Caribbean, boo boo.
Yeah, he's one of them.
One of them. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. Hey, it happens to me all the time. Let me tell you something. All the time. When I was a cab driver, woo, people used to run their mouth. You saw my parents, right? You saw a picture of my parents before, right?
I don't remember.
I remember.
You have shown me frequently of your nephew that's in the services. I looked him up. It seems like wherever he's serving, he's a well-liked person.
That wouldn't
Oh
surprise me.
yeah.
Look at that.
Your dad looked like he beat the crap out of somebody if they made him mad.
My dad, I found out through my ex brother-in-law's father that my dad was one of them people that if you had problems with anybody, all you had to do is mention that you were his friend and they wouldn't mess with you. My father was knocking people out left and right.
Your mom was beautiful though.
Thank you. I think that's where I get my indigenous blood from because I got indigenous blood.
Yeah, because I can see you look a lot more like her.
Yeah, right?
And I think you didn't your dad mellow out at the end of your life, end of his life. I mean,
Substantially, yeah. I'm gonna find some more pictures. I gotta find my brother.
did y'all bury them here in the States or back in the DR?
My mother's here and my father's down there.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know
Speaking
what
of the
happened to
speaking, you don't know what happened to what?
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal was with that. Damn, I don't have any pictures of my brother here. Yeah.
It's odd that they weren't buried together. Was there no animosity? Was there animosity before they both passed?
No. I have no. Well, I have no idea why my mom didn't request to have her shipped out down there. My siblings took care of that, so I really don't know what the deal was with that.
Speaking of DR, there's some Indian, a girl from the United States of Indian descent that just came up missing from spring break in the DR. They don't know what happened to her.
Well,
It's making international news. Pretty girl. She doesn't come up missing in the DR though. I'm
you got
hoping
to
she
watch it
didn't.
down there.
You just can't go there by yourself.
You got to watch it. She might have. She. I don't think anybody laid hands on her. I think she might have had something funky to drink because there was a time when people were dying from the stuff that they were uh, from stuff that they were drinking. It was all over
It's
the news and
possible. I
whatnot.
think what I think happened to her. Ooh.
Oh my, is that generic toilet paper?
It sure is for cheap assholes.
I
Well,
think
mine
what
ain't cheap.
happened is she done had a few too many drinks and was too close to that water and probably got washed out to sea. That's what I think happened.
It's quite possible. Yep, it's quite possible.
You gotta be careful going by yourself, then doing all that drinking, and you don't have somebody to check you.
Mm.
I'm not sure if this is from around your way, Professor, or not. That could have been Montana or something. I'm not sure.
It's not Mount Rainier, but it looks like it.
I was going crazy. My first time going out to Washington State. I was going crazy trying to figure out uh which was Mount St. Helen, which was Rainier. I was going
Ran-
crazy. I was looking at all these mountain ranges.
yeah, because we got several active volcanoes out here.
Yeah, but I couldn't I couldn't figure
DeAndre
out.
laughing.
Well, he's laughing. What you laughing about?
I, I bet
So
he's like, you live by all them volcanoes? Dang.
yeah, that's kind of bugged out.
St. Helens
So
is 3 hours from me, but I would still catch the ash from it.
yeah,
Now, if Rainier blows, it's easily going to take out Seattle and Tacoma. Easily.
really.
Yep, that's why I'm glad they're expanding. They just made a deal to expand the airport on my peninsula. If I ever needed to get out of here, I can just get out of here in the future through my. But yep, if you look at how Mount Rainier is situated, it's gonna take out millions of people in that greater Seattle area.
Yeah.
Stop it. You gotta remember, it's
I'm
a
sexy.
it's a ice covered volcano. So you
Right.
don't just have that molten lava, you gonna have all that water from that ice. It's gonna be ugly.
It's gonna be terrible.
Yep. St. Helens made people sick, and they remember having to stay in their house for a while.
For real. I remember that.
Oh Lord, have a Sammy Sosa good night. You talking about self-hate on a level. Mm-mm.
Look at him in 2010. Look at him now. He's transparent. You can't
Yeah,
even see him.
see him. And then he get mad that people be picking on him. Sammy, you don't like being black.
He needs to shut the hell up. with
Yep,
that.
it's obvious that you like being white. Just come out and say it, bro.
He's dumb as all hell with that.
Yep, but I sent DeAndre some oils. I'm like, we need to start getting prepared for the summer and whatever. It's coming. Oh, there you trying to be funny.
Okay.
Why are you trying to
Okay.
be funny?
What does that say? I'm not shy.
No, it says summer sausage. Why you messing? You disappear, then you come back with a vengeance acting up.
Yeah, I got to. This was me in college while I was studying for. I was reading so much it actually it affected me physically.
Come on, Mr. Burns. Why you acting?
Yo, I'm the brain of the operation. Okay.
I bet you are.
What the heck? Ah,
I was
what?
grateful we had that live last night. I was happy we got to have that conversation because thought I was the only one starting to see crazy stuff.
No, you're not the only one. You're not
You
alone.
know what? That boycott, how I told you it's a tour. My aunt sent me a text message saying that this boycott in different places is going to be a tour all year. It's rumored that Target has already lost a significant amount.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
So you
I
know,
believe
good
that.
night. Put that up. You
It's
acting up.
like,
So you know about the boycott, then,
Oh yeah,
DeAndre.
absolutely.
oh
But but
yes,
but to but to
when they had
me, that boycott is kind of like uh it's nonsense. And I'm gonna say that it's nonsense because we're supposed to be doing that regardless. We don't need to. Our
Have a
community's
certain
supposed to be doing
time.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, because the truth, I'm always talking about the transfer of our power. Where are you
Yep.
transferring your power to? Are you transferring your power to some corporate? And you said it all the time, also, Professor. Corporations they don't love you.
They don't.
They don't care about you. They only care about what you can produce for them.
I'm not saying I
So
don't shop. Oh, good enough. Put that picture up. Oh, I don't like clowns, Mr. Burns.
let me get rid of that clown.
Yeah, I can't with them clowns. I'm sorry, but did you see my channel where I went to the Found Market and I recorded them two creepy Chucky female dolls?
ever since. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say ever since I watched that clown about William C. Gacy, that I ain't been the same
That's
ever
what I'm
since.
saying. I didn't know there was a real serial killer clown. Mm-mm.
He
Yeah,
was him.
Gacy.
Him and it was this other person too. He was Hispanic. They say he had bad breath. That Ramirez,
Ramirez. Yeah,
Oh,
whatever
that
he.
yeah.
dude was evil, and he had women after he got locked up throwing themselves on him.
Ain't no
It's
way.
ridiculous.
Yep. But
And I
I agree with you on that boycott. I'm like, what's the point? Y'all could have been still helping each other.
Exactly.
Cause when it happened here the 30th, when they say after 12 you couldn't do no transactions or something like that. I'm like, what the hell is this?
I just don't take this boycott seriously. Everybody, if you got internet now, you can find your local black-owned businesses because we don't have a lot of black unity out here in the West, but we have just
Mm-mm.
enough that you can find. Y'all got more black unity in the South than anything because
Yeah.
there's so many black folks in the South. It ain't a lot of us out here. So now that the businesses are growing, like there's one that I Louisiana food called Taste the Boot. I eat
Mm.
their stuff. Then there's another black guy called Off the Chain Barbecue. I'm gonna tell you something. Them lines, even white people be wrapped around them lines at that food truck.
I love barbecue.
Ready.
Them, them,
They be
them,
ready.
them
Yep,
food, the food at them food trucks, they be everything.
sure do.
Everything.
They put their all. Yep.
It be so good. I be licking my fingers.
That's why I asked y'all
Oh,
about black-owned businesses, and I was glad that even though he may not identify as black, that you premiered your nephew.
yeah. Oh no, he identifies as black.
Oh,
Talk about your
Yeah.
nephew?
Yeah, my nephew identifies as black.
okay.
Hmm.
Some Dominicans don't mean no black. I'm not trying to be funny.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
It's
You're
a lot
absolutely
of
right.
them. They look at you funny when you mention that.
I'd be clashing with them.
I know
I
another.
cla-
I served with another Dominican that was that way. That some Dominicans in the service would say that his name was Andres Vasquez, and he'd be on
mhm.
they behind, and they made the mistake because Andreas moved up fast in the service in for us in the enlisted in the Navy. Andreas wasn't trying
Oh,
to hear that. He was like, "Oh Lord, have mercy."
who was that?
This is. I think I was. I think this is. Is this Washington State I was driving through when I saw this?
Why you messing? You just making that up.
No. Oh man, no. Listen, let me tell you. No, in the state of Washington, yeah, because it's a mountainous region, right? It was a mountainous region. Um, and during the winter when I'm driving, yeah, I've seen plenty of stuff like this.
Did somebody get
I think.
hurt? Did
Yeah.
they get
Yeah, I'm
hurt?
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure some people were unalive. Here's one. I
Oh
didn't take
my.
this picture. This is obviously.
Oh, good Lord.
Uh-uh. Oh my
Uh-uh.
word. Look at
See, that's
that.
why I won't drive in no snow. I'm allergic to snow. I tell
Yeah.
people I'm not. If it
You
starts to stick, I'm staying at home real quick.
you know
That's my
black
Yeah.
black people don't like to get out when there's snow and ice.
sure don't. I don't even go out there
They
and make
shouldn't.
no snowman. I sit there and I sip on that hot cocoa or drink that darn broth and call it a day.
I
I'm
said,
not going
look,
out in that.
I say, look, if you want to make a snowman so bad, get on YouTube and watch somebody make a snowman.
That's why I'm saying let them make frosty for you,
I
and
ain't
it
finna go
might.
out. I ain't finna go out here and bust my head and ass.
That's what I'm saying for frosty.
My man,
You
Rob,
you ain't got no sense, Mr. Burns. You acting up.
Rob's got it going on though.
And
Got to
speaking
admit
Mhm.
it.
of, they already talking about we're getting rain/snow on Friday. I'm like, if it's snow,
What? Out your
Yep.
way?
Yep. I'm like, it don't normally snow in March in Washington. At least out here, it's starting to melt. Like, come on, man. Remember, I
Mhm.
made that video and I was singing and I had y'all laughing and I was singing for it to melt.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
Then some smart ass got on my thing. You always can move somewhere else blocked.
Baby glad it wasn't me, because I know how I am.
Yeah, because I was like, you know what? I ain't even got to argue with you, blocked. That little Asian guy right there looks real familiar. I've
This
seen this
one?
picture. Yeah,
That's
the,
Takeda. That's Sokaku Takeda. That's the one I was telling you about that was on the train and he's eccentric.
yep,
That little guy right there used to take people's heads off.
Mm.
He's like 4'11".
yep. I've
I,
seen
He is
his
he
photo.
he's
I'm
part of
not
our lineage.
I wanted to ask y'all something real personal, but I ain't want to be messy or bring nothing up.
Okay. Ask
Well, you
us.
want me to
Ask
want me to
away.
show you a picture?
Cause it's been a minute.
Okay, I
Um,
want him to ask the question. Let him ask the question, boo boo.
Okay, 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 okay.
what happened? What happened to y'all other buddy?
Which one?
The one that's what's his name? The one with the glasses. I don't forgot his name. The one that used to cook. Cook
Oh,
all his
oh,
self cooking.
oh.
Schedule conflict of scheduling.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought something had happened.
Yeah,
Is
no
that what it
conflict of
is?
scheduling. Well, for me,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not. That's not what it is for others, but for me, it is.
Oh, okay. I wasn't trying to be missing them. 'Cause I know I ain't
No, no,
seen.
no. I understand.
And then
Um,
on March 22nd, that Saturday, him and I are gonna both be busy.
Oh, y'all going live?
No, he has to cater a wedding that day. And me, I signed up for a soap making class on a farm.
Oh, wow.
Yep,
Well, that's gonna be a busy day.
yep.
oh yeah.
I keep telling people, please get prepared for what's coming because I don't think it's gonna get any better in 2025.
No, it's
Mm-mm.
not. It's going to be a rough ride. It's going to be a very rough ride.
A very bad year.
It's
The
going to
way.
be a great if you're wealthy, it's going to be a fantastic year.
I
But
know.
if you ain't got no money, you can
Did
it.
you know that? Did you know that uh JD Vance, the vice president,
Oh,
has
a lot of a lot of people's been saying they do not like him, and I see
well,
because you know
it
why?
gets worse.
Because
What
It gets
what
worse.
I seen that oval incident video on Instagram when they was in the oval and they were and they were arguing. I don't, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna see if I can find it because this is crazy. And
people
see,
keep bringing him up. What is with JD Vance? What are they
I'm gonna
not
tell
telling
I'm gonna
us?
tell you one thing
I've
about JD
heard
Vance.
I was heard he was banned in his own hometown for what I don't know,
Oh
but
Lord, how you get banned from your own hometown, boo boo?
I don't know how true it is. But that's what I heard. And what's his name need to leave Canada alone or whatever. I don't know what the incident with
Yeah,
that
why they
is.
keep trying to talk about them being the 51st state? That's so lame. Just let them stay their own country. Who cares?
It was 50. We got 50. We don't need 51 or 52.
Sure don't. We got enough. We got enough. We can't even keep up with them wanting to get some more. Like, no.
Hmm.
You still looking at stuff for JD Vance?
I found it. I
Look,
think.
I'm sick and tired of this black spider stalking me. Be consistent with your stalking, spider.
Somebody
Let me let
stalking
me
you.
let, let me go
The
over there and kick
spider.
that spider's ass.
No kidding, right?
Look, check this out. This is actually evil. Okay. Now let me put it up so you can see what I'm talking about. This is all right. So you guys know about, or maybe you heard about, hopefully you heard about the US aid that Elon came across and said y'all need to cut that off. The US aid. Well, the US aid was also funding or had something to do with funding farmers here in the United States, right?
Right?
Okay. Well, because of the cutting off of the funding, from what I understand, and I could be wrong, and if somebody's in this live, maybe they could correct me, but a large number of farmers are losing their land, they're losing their farms because of the cutting off of that aid,
Yep.
or it
I
helped
tell
to
you.
accelerate the loss. But guess who's in the market to scoop all that up? JD Vance. JD
Wow.
Vance funded Acre Trader. Here's why that matters. The real estate platform streamlines investing in US farmland. Now, farms are fast becoming a portfolio staple for investors worldwide.
Oh wow.
Some of the most pristine farmland in California can be yours, at least by proxy,
If
in
the
just a
price is
matter of
right.
minutes. Yeah, well, the price is becoming right because farmers can't stay in business. That's the promise that Acre Trader, a company with the mission of simplifying investing in valuable U.S. farms,
Without
makes to
farms,
prospective financiers. Yeah, so that the
without
corporate guys.
farms, no ground beef, no meat, no whatever it is the farm do.
So isn't
They
that
go,
convenient?
yep, and they gonna run out, and then when they restock back on it, the price is gonna go higher. Which leads me to another thing. I was in the grocery store the other day, and I was on the dairy aisle. I looked at some damn eggs. I saw some damn eggs that was 22 some damn dollars. I was like, they fucking out they damn mind.
I told you. We was talking about them eggs when you wasn't here last night. Me and my husband done
Yep.
decided we don't need them all the time.
I don't even
Yep.
eat them. I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. We don't
They got
see.
shit.
Yep.
They're gonna start charging you for looking at them.
That's what I'm saying. That's $12 because you looked at them. What?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. They're gonna yank you right at the door. Did you
Yep.
Cause let
just
me
look at
tell,
some eggs?
cause
Ah,
like a little six, like a little six, a little six egg. You know the little part that has six in them. That's right at
terrible,
maybe $3 to $4. I'm like, ain't no way.
terrible, terrible.
I told you I wouldn't got me a big old bag of black beans this morning. Stuff go down. I got them beans. That way I can flavor them with it. I sent DeAndre all them oils. We ready. We equipped for this trip.
Surely,
Y'all got oils.
cause I be using them. I be using them Oreos when I be cooking my. I be using them
Because
oils.
it's gonna get bad out here.
Oils.
Yeah, gonna get back. Cause when I seen the price of them eggs, I'm like, maybe my eyes messing with me. I looked at it again for a dozen, which got 12 in it. 22 or maybe for $15 or something. I'm like, oh shit.
Man, you said oils.
Yep. There he go with
What the hell is that that
his
thing up
girlfriend.
there?
That's his
That's
blow
my
up doll.
that's my sexy girlfriend.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, child.
I can't look at that.
Mm-mm. That's
I
why I'm here on
cannot.
Amazon looking for more oil for Andre. I'm gonna look at that.
I can't look at that.
Oils.
Get that thing down. 'Cause I
Yeah,
gotta sleep tonight.
that's what I'm saying. But they got time to have nightmares, man.
I
Y'all
gotta
gigging
sleep tonight.
on y'all
'Cause I
gigging on
ain't.
my girl, man.
Oh,
Yep,
so
she
you
giving us
dumped the
nightmares.
sexy red,
She
huh?
hot.
Yep.
You dumped
And-
Sexy
sexy
red,
red,
my
huh?
baby. My baby. No. Sexy red's top of the list.
oh
I ain't,
Lord.
yeah, I
The
ain't trying
top
her
of
out.
the list. I mean, she couldn't go to number 10 or something. She had to be at the top, boo boo.
The top
The top, boo
I
boo.
can't.
out of all the
I can't.
women in the
Women
world.
in the world. She had to go to the top, boo boo. The
I
number
can't help.
one, boo boo.
How come
I can't
Angela
help
Bassett
myself.
couldn't be number one?
That's what I'm saying. Why not her? Oh yeah,
Cause
that
she,
raw
cause
honey.
she's too decent. I don't want that.
That don't make no sense. What you mean she too deep? What's wrong with you?
I know what it is. I know what it is, Miss Professor.
What is it?
I know what it is. Cause if the Solomon Project mess up, he know Angela Bassett is gonna go full Bernadine on him.
Oh
Oh, that's
Lord,
what it is.
I don't want that. I don't
Yep.
want that.
She
That's
gonna go full Miss Bernadine on him. You know when she went Bernadine on, wait until they say.
Yep.
man. Listen, I'm afraid of that. Sexy
Listen,
red. I can.
I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. Angela Bassett played that damn role.
Did Angela? No, you know what? None of those women ever got recognized for some of the stuff that they did they?
Nope. That's why I don't
Angela
take Hollywood seriously.
Angela Bassett deserves so many Oscars in some of the roles that she did. When she thought she was gonna get that Oscar, Jamie Lee Curtis ended up getting it that year. Not that
I
I
was
don't.
mad
Lord,
about that
I
though.
was so hurt. I'm like,
Lord
Angela
have
was
mercy.
prepared for that.
Lord have mercy.
Yep.
That is just straight up wrong. What about Cicely Tyson?
Oh, I
She
love
was
her. I
good
loved
too.
her. She's one of my
She was amazing.
all-time favorite actresses. Her, Jennifer Lewis, Loretta Devine,
Richard
Whoopi Gold,
Byrne,
Whoopi Goldberg,
Mm-mm.
Hoopty Goldberg.
You stop it.
No,
Whoopi.
you know what? She turned out to be very good. And you know she's from the same projects as the Wayans brothers, right? You know that?
I
Really?
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah, they're
know.
from the same projects. Yep, they're from the same projects. Down by 26th Street, 27th Street, 8th Avenue, 9th Avenue, around there.
Is you sitting on your bed or what's going on there?
No, I'm floating. I'm floating in midair.
Look like
What
he
the
making
what?
a salad or something.
What you cooking in there?
Y'all got me excited, so I busted out some eggs, and that ain't no
Uh,
yolk.
Oh, he's so
uh.
stupid. Stop
So
acting.
do
Let me show
you?
you.
So do you sleep in that truck?
I sleep in there. There's two beds. There's
Oh
a
yeah,
bunk bed.
there's
There's one right
beds
up
in
there.
there. You should go look it up one day and see them things. Them big old things got beds in them and stuff.
Yeah, they got beds. That's why
Some
every
got
time I ever get,
refrigerators.
I got a
Oh,
refrigerator. I got a refrigerator right here. That's where I have. That's where I have the eggs.
you
Look.
was a little, you was a little stiff getting up there. Oh, you eating an egg?
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff all in the way. I didn't want to step on anything.
Yeah, you a little stiff getting up there. I understand you getting on up there in age.
Yep.
I'm way up there. I'm up in the
You
bleachers right now.
you 59? Ain't you 59?
Damn near 60. Damn
Oh
near.
wow.
Well, you don't look it, but
Yep.
you just shave your little facial hair. You know you good, but I
I'm shaving.
understand.
I'm shaving this. This is what I'm shaving.
What is that?
Ground
Cinnamon?
cumin.
Oh, cumin. Yes, it's a
What's
spice.
Cuban? What is that? Like a little pepper? What is that?
They use that in chilies and some spicy stuff. You
When
don't
you
know
make
Oh,
curry, when you make
curry?
curry,
Yeah,
you mix black pepper
cumin.
in that.
Yeah, and cumin.
your ass gonna be on fire when you take a shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on fire before I take a shit.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, it's
It's gonna,
okay.
it's gonna push them suckers right out. I'm gonna be shooting ass rockets in a little while.
Yep.
Let me tell you, I don't know what it is. I was watching. I don't know what's a movie I was watching. Uh, his some not all Hispanics food, but depending on what Hispanic food you eat, it's gonna have you on the toilet. Cause one thing about it, they gonna like a lot of cheese.
That's
Look here,
true.
man. I ate some Indian food one time, and I could only sit on one cheek or the other for like about a week.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my ass was
Oh,
on
they
fire.
cook that hot food.
Yeah, that tandoori chicken. I love it. I had that Ethiopian.
Oh yeah, they like
Let me
spice
tell
too.
I keep
It
telling
was
people when you eat Ethiopian, you need to be at your house within 2 hours after you eat it.
it was 1 year for
Because the
thanks.
juice is loose. Yep.
It was 1 year for it was it was 1 year for Thanksgiving. It was 1 year for Thanksgiving. We had two turkeys. We had a regular turkey and we had a Cajun turkey.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. You're close to Louisiana.
Yep.
when I tell you after I ate that Cajun turkey, it didn't hit me. But a couple days later, after I make, if we have leftover turkey, we gonna make fried turkey sandwiches. That's what we do. Take that turkey off the bone. You can do a lot of things with turkey. Make a turkey sandwich, fried piece of turkey. Make a turkey salad, chicken. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
after having it for leftovers, cause shit, that kept me from cooking. I was 21 at the time, and a couple days later after eating it, stomach got the
Uh
boiling.
oh. Uh oh. You was percolating.
Oh, I was
You was
percolating.
percolating.
I went in the bathroom. I was like, okay, maybe it shouldn't be this bad. It shouldn't be this bad.
You have to sleep face down.
No, I was driving you. I was like, oh, I was hollering. I was like, oh, it was bad.
You had to roll off your bed. You couldn't sit down.
I couldn't sit down. Like, I need some ice because this ain't work.
Y'all got issues.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
for real.
Just
This a true story. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
oh.
Oh
No,
That's
Lord.
so
it
that is
was that
so serious.
Cajun turkey. It was
That
good.
Cajun, yeah, that Cajun turkey. That shit. What?
And now that I'm
Mhm.
30 years old, I don't eat as much spicy stuff like I do because I can't handle it.
Yeah, I just
I
started.
eat
I
more
didn't
now.
see the funny thing is I didn't have to cut back till I hit 40 in 2020, and that's when I noticed. I said I can't have no jalapenos that much anymore. I was pissed.
Oh man.
I increased mine.
Yeah, I can have the Indian spices now, but like you said, that Mexican food. Oh, I know you gonna get a turd from that.
Jolie.
What? The turd is
Yep,
the word.
the turd's the word.
The bird. The bird from Family Guy.
Y'all silly.
But guess what though,
Okay.
y'all? I'm so glad, y'all, cause I had a toothache this past week, and let me tell you,
Mm-mm-mm.
I got a loose tooth in my mouth,
Oh,
Oh,
and that's where that toothache came from. When I tell you, I never experienced a toothache a day in my damn life. Let me tell you, it hurted for 2 to 3 days. You know what I did?
what'd you do?
I kept warming me up some salt water, rinsing my mouth out, and ooh. I tried everything: mouthwash,
That's
salt
rough.
water,
yep.
Orajel.
That's rough.
The Orajel is what saved it. When I tell y'all, I almost cried.
I believe it. That stuff sucks.
I ain't trying to be funny, but for real, I almost cried. I'm a grown man. I know. I'm like, ooh,
You's a
and I
grown ass man.
and I couldn't even lay down. You know how you get comfortable depending on how you lay down. My teeth were hurting so bad. I promise you, it went to my ear, to my head.
My
I
massage
know it.
therapist massaged me not too long ago, and
Hmm.
she hit a nerve, and I didn't know it. That massage was so hard, I felt it down at
Ooh.
the bottom of my foot. I said, "Ow!" She's like, "I said I felt that in my foot." She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I hit a nerve."
Deep tissue.
Yep. What was
Get
you
that.
saying, Mr. Burns? You was about to say something.
I
And
was
I
right.
cut, yeah, you cut me out, and
You
I cut you
were.
off. Yeah, and I cut you off.
Uh, so I know exactly how you feel, D, about that tooth.
Ooh.
I wrote a yeah. I could tell you a story about that. Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Wah, wah.
Uh oh.
Yo,
Oh
yeah, check it
Lord.
out. Um, so my wisdom tooth
Oof.
was growing toward the front.
Ooh.
So it was
Ooh.
growing at an angle. And as it
Ooh.
was growing, the molar that was in front of that wisdom tooth was cracking. I got a hole. I got a hole there right now.
Oh.
Ooh.
It cracked to the point where I got a hole. And one day I don't know what I was. I might have been eating rice or something. And the grain of rice went straight up in that hole. And I almost passed out while I was driving from the pain. I
Oh
almost
wow.
passed out.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's one thing about it. Once you eat something, you eat on the side that ain't got the problem, and then for some reason they get on that side that the pain. Ooh, when I tell
It went to
you,
the other side. It went to the other side.
look, when I tell you that happened to me, I promise you, it's like I was in church catching the Holy Ghost because I was jumping around ooh, and I wanted me
Yeah.
a cup of, and I wanted me a cup of coffee so bad, but I couldn't drink no coffee because they say you shouldn't drink coffee or nothing. I'm like, oh, I want me a cup of coffee. I don't care. I'm gonna drink me a cup of coffee. Bad idea.
The Navy
I think
took my teeth,
hmm
and it was one of my wisdom teeth before they went in. That sucker hurt so bad I had to floss and rinse it with Listerine 3 to 4 times a day to keep that
after
one
they
tooth.
took it out.
No, before they took it out.
Oh,
And then that's when I went, and the surgeon on the boat was like, "We got to take your wisdom teeth." He told me that the first 3 teeth came out in 5 minutes, but the one that was given the most trouble took over 20 minutes to remove. That sucker did
what?
not want to budge.
Did
Oh
your mouth
hell.
hurt after you got them pulled?
Oh, yeah, but I healed up nicely though. But it's just that one tooth was so nasty that I had to floss it 4 times a day to keep it clean. And it would hurt all the time.
Oh, I
It felt
Damn.
didn't
like
know that.
somebody took a baseball bat and hit me.
Damn.
'Cause it was
Yep.
so bad one time I couldn't sleep.
Yep.
I couldn't eat.
Yep.
I
It be
even
like
looked
that.
up. I even looked up online and asked if my teeth loosen, can I take my own teeth out? They said nope, don't do that.
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
wanted I wanted to yank it out and they said don't take your own tooth. I'm like, dang.
Cause it was like it's gonna mess with your nerve or something else. They said listen. I was gonna get a piece of string and I was gonna tie it up to that doorknob and I was gonna tie it up to my mouth.
Close it real hard, real fast.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna yank it out because I never had that type of pain. And
That pain is
people,
ridiculous.
ooh, they say I know I never wish this on my worst enemy. But ooh, and that's not that no good of thing. Ooh, I'm
Toothache.
getting toothache ain't no joke.
Yeah, that's why I don't laugh when I got it.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Because they do hurt. That's why now I go to the dentist. I know they be hurting my mouth when they clean my teeth, but I'd rather let them do it.
Yeah.
That hurts. I haven't had a that. When was the last time I went and had my teeth cleaned? I think
As
I was
much as I
8
don't
years
like
old.
fluorinated toothpaste, I started using Sensodyne again because if you sensitive in the gum and you go see them, you want to be maintenance in them teethuses.
And depending on what kind of mouthwash you use, when that mouthwash burn that mouth,
Oh yeah,
it mean it's doing something. Cause
Shit.
Listerine is the highest mouthwash it is because it's good in name brand. I'd rather use that. I know it's gonna do the job.
yep.
I'm gonna
This
fix me.
run.
I'm gonna fix me about the weed after a while. I'm got hungry. That McDonald's undigested.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I went on ahead and had me that bowl of chili when I first jumped on. I had just woke up from a nap too. Shoot, that chili was hitting.
Oh, you gonna be up for a while?
Oh, I know. And if
Yeah.
I'm not,
So
it'll
good.
be. It's okay. It's gonna be all good when I hit that porcelain throne.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna fix me about to and probably fix me about to eat after a while. Cause I know I done got hungry. I know them that McDonald's undigested and
Yep.
Matt Donalds.
I know
yeah.
DeAndre heard of that story before we go in a little bit about that black dude whose white baby mama killed him, and then that
I
one.
heard,
You
I
know who I'm
heard about
talking about.
that,
Talking about he'd rather sleep with a dog than a black woman. I'm like, ooh,
and that's what he get.
a lot of black.
Don't mean to say it like that, but excuse me, I didn't
It
mean to
had it
say.
had to be said. It had to be said.
I didn't mean to say it like that. What I
It's
It had to
meant,
be
okay.
said though.
No, it had to be said though.
but honestly, that's what he get because it's like we all in. We you know. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
be honest, cause y'all know I don't sugarcoat nothing. I think I'm too real at times.
No sweetener. Huh?
No
No sweetener
sweetener.
on it?
Yep.
Unless yeah, but let me tell you, I can't stand like why would you downgrade and why would you try to disrespect a black woman when basically a black woman gave you life and birth and you gave birth to you? Like I would
Actually
never
actually actually gave the entire humanity life.
exactly like how can you hate the one why how could you hate the one race that gave you life, that gave you humanity, that gave birth to you, that gave you a reason to live? I just don't understand what give some of these black men the nerve to try to drag black women. I understand maybe a lot of people have bad experiences with dating, but that doesn't mean just because you had one experience with a black woman and the other person is of black descent, that does not mean that just because that one black woman or man gave you a bad experience, that does not mean that you have to drag the whole community because of that one bad experience. Like
Hey, look who's here!
not
Oh
all of
wow!
us are bad. Who's in?
What's wrong with
Look who's
you?
here, y'all! They keep
He done,
being
Oh, that's who I wanted to talk about. How was her move to Vegas from Chicago?
I
Hopefully she'll
watched
tell
the
us.
I watched the video.
I did
Hopefully
too.
she'll
I
tell
saw I
us.
saw she had
I saw her moving out
arrived.
there. I
Yeah.
saw her pulling into the Love's truck stop.
I just wanted to know why Vegas though.
Yeah, we inquiring minds want to know, Nikki.
I mean, that puts her close to me. I could be on a plane and there in a couple hours, but Nikki, like, you ain't come to my house. I'm like, you right, girl.
Nikki, explain, please.
Yeah,
Why
how is
Vegas?
why Vegas? How is Jabril adjusted?
How you doing, Miss Nikki?
Nikki had her dog there on the video and everything.
Yeah,
So did I enjoyed that video
that Airbnb was nice though.
It
when
was.
when she told her son, "Now why would you do that? Look at your shoes. Go figure it out."
Oh, she likes the West Coast vibes. Yeah, Cali is too expensive for
Yeah,
sure.
California, I wouldn't live. Even in
Yeah,
Washington
California
State,
too
you
expensive.
too darn expensive. Yep, it's just quiet out here.
It's
But
way quiet.
I love that video.
Because I just wonder why Vegas though.
She went to the rough part too.
No, because like it could be close to stuff. I wanted to move to the West. Oh, I didn't know that. I get why she didn't come up here. Washington rain a lot. I mean, I like it, but I mean, it can be a downer on some folks.
I am so
Yeah.
happy. I'm happy that she was able to do what she always wanted to do, even though it took some time.
I did not know that she actually wanted to live out here. I thought she was enjoying Chicago because she knows that whole culture and was showing us
Yeah.
her place of food and stuff. I didn't know.
So that food that she was eating when she was in Chicago, I'm already a big bag. I'm already a lover for food. I just want to jump through the TV a couple of times and eat that
Oh my
food.
God.
The thing with Las Vegas is that she did go at the right time, and I'll explain why.
Oh yeah.
Because now in Vegas, you can eat decently off the strip and get better food off the strip than on the strip in Vegas.
Oh,
That's why I told her to go to St. Honore Donuts.
Ooh, you know
I
the
want
spots.
Yep.
me a good old. Don't I don't need it.
I had one this morning and I bought my husband one being sneaky and he got mad because we ain't supposed to be having treats. He wasn't happy with it.
Wait a minute. Wait, y'all on
uh,
wait, y'all ain't y'all on a no treat diet?
Yeah, we're just trying not to eat a lot of sugar.
Oh, well, I'm gonna be no failed that.
Yeah.
I failed it this morning. I'll tell you that much.
But guess what? The only time I eat it is when I if I'm drinking a cup of coffee, I gotta have me a little cake or something when I'm drinking coffee.
Okay.
But if
Do
I
you put
eat
sugar
one,
in your coffee?
if I'm eating something sweet, I don't. Cause
Okay.
that's too much sugar. Having it in your coffee and and eating sugar, that's too much sugar. I already got enough sugar in my tank. I don't need no more in my coffee and cake.
You
What?
so silly.
You see, I'm
I
roasting
put it.
myself.
Yep.
I
Miss
put.
Nikki, what is Vegas like? What have you done so far?
That's a nice house too. I love it. That's a big parking lot.
I noticed that like her place, yeah. I
I
want to
know
know what
she
it's like.
also in the video. Some years I was browsing all over the country for rentals, and Las Vegas had a big house for some prices. As the raggedy house, you get
Wow, raggedy.
I think it makes sense because if you're gonna live in Nevada, Las Vegas has the greatest concentration of black folk.
yeah.
And Reno is right behind it. So Arizona getting to be a little too expensive, and them folk out there can get a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah, they can.
Outside of
Uh,
Phoenix, yeah. Colorado getting to be too expensive too, so I see why she didn't go there.
In Colorado, I'm not impressed with Colorado. Let me tell you.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not impressed with Colorado. I love the scenery is beautiful. The scenery is beautiful, but mm, nope. Um, the activity out there, I wasn't sold on the activity.
I
It
Oh,
looked
said
like a polished. It looked like a polished hood.
I
oh.
said I said, whenever oh, she said I dislike Chicago as a broke
I
person.
don't blame you.
Chicago,
Chicago was
Chicago
getting.
ain't cheap.
It ain't. That's what I've heard. Chicago's not a cheap place to live.
Nope, it is not.
I heard the same thing. But let me tell you, depending on where I go, I've been trying to fill out applications because I figured out what I wanna do. I'm a YouTuber. I said I wanna go somewhere and do commentary like TMZ, or better yet be a commentator for wrestling. I know that's kinda silly, but I've been thinking real hard and it's been on my mind heavy. And I'm just been trying to look online to see where can I fill out at, better yet make videos if I can get noticed. But I know that might sound silly, but yeah, I guess
Where would you live if you wasn't in Weir?
me,
Yeah.
uh, if I may tell y'all, if I may tell y'all honestly, without being disrespectful, wherever, maybe I don't know, maybe it's somewhere close to the headquarters where the work is. Maybe
For wrestling,
yeah, like Connecticut, cause that's where the WWE
yeah,
headquarters is.
it's in
You
Connecticut.
better
Yeah,
save some money. Connecticut is an expensive state.
yes, it
Good.
is. Yes, it
Ooh
is.
wee. Or maybe well, they say the cheapest place is Texas.
Go for what you love. True.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
because look, she said it's not silly.
It's
Yep.
not. It's not
Not
silly.
silly.
Yeah, because I don't think it's a silly ideal. Anything to get you out of there. Oh, it's okay. She's driving. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, she drive. Yeah, she got to concentrate on that road. Yeah, cause that's what I be wanting to do. Cause I love wrestling. I always. Even though I know it's a lot of people say it's fake, but a lot of people can say it's fake. But when you think about it, peoples that's actually doing wrestling is actually really putting their lives and their bodies on the line, and they actually get injured. So if it's fake, tell me why they get injured.
They get
How they
injured, but they don't get injured on the strikes that they're producing for the most part. They get injured from things associated like from the falls, stuff like that.
Oh,
They take hard
okay,
they
okay.
take hard they take hard falls.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep doing that. I might do go to Texas. I'm still thinking about Texas.
So Nikki, how did it feel uh doing my line of work somewhat because you were
She
driving?
said she had a panic attack
Why?
going through
What?
Colorado
I
mountain.
wonder why. No, because I've been told that truckers don't really like driving through that or here in Washington State.
I hate it, but during the winter when you got to chain up when it's what is it? I think it's from October to I think May.
Oh
You
yeah,
got to
it
have your
sucks.
chains.
Oh yeah.
I listen. I chained up twice in my life. The first time I swore I would never do it again, and like a knucklehead, I went. I was going across Nevada into California, and right by Donner's Pass, you got
Oh
to
yeah.
chain up.
Yep.
I had to chain up, and let me tell you
I'll,
something. It is a horrible experience.
I'll be right back, y'all. Just 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the mountains. You didn't like that, huh?
Yep, because if
Mountains
they're
were so
used to
close to
being
that.
there,
Yeah,
they'll drive fast.
yeah. That's what she said. She said she had to get off the road. Yeah. Um, that's the one thing I dislike about driving certain during a certain season during chain season
Yep.
out that area. When there's no chain, When there's no chains, I go out there all day, every day, because the scenery is absolutely beautiful. Like I was saying, my first
Colorado.
time, my first time going into Washington State, I was in Idaho, going into Washington State, and I'm breaking my neck trying to find Rainier, St. Helens. I'm breaking my neck because I see all these mountains, and I'm saying one of these has to be Rainier or whatever. One of them. And I'm driving, and I'm saying to myself, damn, this is sad. I really want to be able to identify which is which and all that other good stuff. Well, I finally came across massive, this massive solitary mountain,
Ooh,
solo,
ooh, ooh.
massive. And sure enough, there it is. That's the volcano.
Yep.
I think the first one I saw was Rainier, I think. Yeah, the thing is massive and it's all by itself. It's not like the mountain range where I was driving,
Yep.
because it's a range and you got a variety of some peaks were taller than others. And here I am wondering, but when I saw that one single massive piece of earth going all the way up, I said, damn it, that is the volcano. So I went on Google, and sure enough, I just don't remember I think it was Rainier, because St. Helen was kind of flattish on top. But
Right.
again, it was a solo massive. And then on my way to Oregon, I forget the name of that other one that I saw. I think this one was in Oregon, but it was definitely a volcano. It was a lone, solo, massive mountain.
I wonder if that was Mount Baker you saw in Oregon.
What, the volcano that I saw?
Yeah,
Oh, it was definitely a volcano. It was by itself.
I think it was Mount Baker. I could be wrong.
No, it wasn't Baker. It's got a different name. It's right
Oh,
near the border of Washington, and it's right next to the border of Washington and Oregon. It might have still been in Washington. I don't know. But I'll tell you, it was an impressive sight.
probably St. Helens then.
No, I saw St. Helens. This was let me see if I find it. Hold on.
Okay, volcanoes
In Oregon.
in the Pacific
Wow.
Northwest. Let's see. It had to be either Glacier Peak or Mount Baker. Was it Mount Shasta?
No,
See, you don't even know. Or
I don't
Mount
remember.
Hood.
Hood. It was Mount Hood.
Okay.
Is that in Portland? Is that in Oregon, or is that in Washington?
See, Mount Hood, the Cascade Range. Let me see. Because that's bad. I live out here too, and I've passed it.
Girl, it's in Oregon.
It's in Oregon, yeah. That sucker is impressive, though.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that Mount Hood is your favorite.
No. The
Wow.
Hood. The Rainier was my favorite.
Oh, that's near me. I can be to Mount Rainier in an hour and a half. Go over the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. I can be there. Yep, that's Mount Hood. It's a volcano.
Yeah, definitely. Because look, there are no. Okay, let me see what picture would help. All right, see how the range is? How
Yep.
come I can never expand this?
And then you can see it over the
And
horizon. Yep.
yeah, it's all by itself.
Yep. I think it's in Clackamas County.
Let's see right here, Rainier. Yeah, When I first drove and I saw this one singular massive piece of earth,
You were
I said, "That's
impressed.
got to be, yeah, that's got to be the volcano. That's got to be it. You see it?
Yep.
That's got to be Mount Hood. Yeah. No, listen, that when I saw that, I said, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I said that's got to be it.
Yeah, I saw your message, DeAndre. That's okay. We know you hungry. You hangry.
He's hangry.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to hang in to the end. I don't want to just exit off like that.
It's good to hear from y'all,
Don't
from
leave
you and
us,
Nikki P, because y'all both been
Nikki P,
incognito.
man,
Y'all
Y-
both been
incognito.
incognito.
Yeah, I had to come in and let y'all know I'm alive and well.
Good. Because I was
Cause it,
scared.
'Cause it was so bad to the point. I'm usually in the group with Miss Nikki. You know, I usually contribute to the playlist. One week I didn't contribute to the playlist because I had a lot going on during that time as well. I'm like, this is a lot going on. I'm okay. My phone messed up. That's why I didn't do nothing because my phone had messed up. And on top of that, I was going through grievances and other personal stuff. And it was just a lot going on.
Yep. You was scaring folk.
Cause when I got in yesterday, it's like when I got in, it was like, oh my goodness, like I was a missing in action star, like I've returned from retired from something.
Oh, wait.
Uh,
What?
I'm like, oh my goodness, everybody was so happy to see me. I'm like,
okay, see, think he hadn't seen us either.
yes, I
Would you?
haven't seen any of y'all in it. Yeah, it's been a minute. Everybody was gone.
I thought you were out drinking.
Oh
What?
no, I was here. I kept putting out a lot of shorts.
Oh no, I
Oh,
wouldn't.
it's coming. The sofa's coming along. DeAndre got his. My dad got his. A certain someone that's a truck driver ain't got theirs yet.
Wait
Oh
till
no,
I get it. I'm gonna
I
do a
wouldn't
video
out.
of me taking a
No,
shower.
I
No,
wouldn't
you
out
not either.
drinking.
No, we don't want to see you shower, man. We done had this conversation.
No, no, we do not want to
I'm,
see you
I'm gonna
driving.
soap
I mean
up.
showering. But your brother on never mind.
I
Anywho,
Yeah. No. Hey, listen. I'm gonna look for pictures of my brother. I'm serious. Y'all have
you
no idea.
you can't show him on here though. You gonna get flagged.
Oh yeah, I
No,
see
not
what
not.
Nikki's saying. I do need to do a demo of my soap to show how well it works. My dad loves the stuff. He wants more. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I hadn't been getting notifications, and Nikki Peter made quite a few videos. I don't
Me
get you.
either.
I don't get DeAndre's no more. I'm like, what's going on?
At one point in time, my subscribers were leaving.
That started happening to me a few days ago, where people dropped off and then came back.
I'm like, what I do wrong? Did I do something? Oh, I'm gonna do my Talk It Out Tuesday. Well, I'm gonna do my motivational Monday video, and I'm just gonna put out what I've been going through, and I'm just gonna catch y'all up on the news and stuff. Even though I do that on Talk It Out Tuesdays or Talk It Out Thursdays, but I talked about Angie Stone in last week, and something hit my spirit. She was the only one
Uh,
that was unalive. This got me thinking about Left Eye when she had.
I said the same thing in somebody's comments. When you look at them two parallels, why is it that they were the only two people in them situations that died? It don't make no sense. Something ain't right.
And you know something else too? Both of them, Left Eye, was dealing with Clyde Davis.
Yep.
She had angled him. She had angled
mm,
him the wrong way. Whatever that situation was, she angled him the wrong way. And what you do not do, What I've heard allegedly is that you do not angle Clyde Davis because when you angle Clyde Davis or get on his bad side, he's gonna strike back. That's what I believe allegedly what happened to Left Eye. Everybody in that vehicle, everybody walked out of it except Left Eye. Angie Stone, she was talking about her royalties, talking about she wasn't getting paid for her royalties, talking about she wasn't getting all the money allegedly. Allegedly, Bruno Mars stole her Uptown Funk You Up. You know that.
Yeah, I can't stand Bruno Mars. Everything about him reeks of fake to me.
I forgot he was still relevant.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is he even? Who cares at this point?
Miss Nikki said
You-
she thought everybody quit.
Oh, I am gonna be taking a hiatus in April. I will still post some stuff, but y'all ain't. I told you I'm gonna be taking hiatuses, but in March I didn't do it on purpose. I got sick,
Oh
and
no,
then I came back, and y'all was all gone. Mr. Burns had got sick and disappeared. I'm like, what's going on with Mr. Oh, I only saw Brandon of Palm Beach. Everybody else, oh, who is that? Who is
That's
that
my
yeah.
baby?
that's my 7-year-old when he was like 4 or something like that.
Oh,
Oh,
He's showing off his haircut. He had long hair.
oh, he waving.
look at him.
Look at that
Shut
baby.
the flat up so you can see it better.
He got good genes. He just like to show all his family off.
What?
But that nephew of his though.
Oh Lord, Hammer, that's a good looking man. Oh Lord, I
I
could.
don't care. Listen, I know I'm
I mean,
pushing the
my
gun.
I know. I mean, my mouth dropped. I'm like, I might have to keep my mouth shut. I wonder
Yeah,
if
I'm like,
Nikki
wait a
P
minute. I'm
saw
like,
that
wait a
clip.
minute. I'm like, wait a minute. I said I ain't trying to be disrespectful.
Respectful. Yep.
I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea.
Oh, that's your little girl.
That's well. She's 16 now. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
the
how
one that
time
don't.
flies.
Yep, the one that don't speak to you.
Right.
She
That's her.
pretty. She's pretty though.
Thank you.
Look at us.
Look at him just boasting. Just look at him.
Look at it.
Yeah, we saw it, boo boo.
Great
But look at it.
generics.
I didn't even know. I came back to YouTube after being sick. Nikki P done moved halfway across the country, and near me, DeAndre done opened some spices and some soap. I mean,
Yeah.
some oils and some soap. And then one day,
Oils.
Mr. Burns, yeah, oils, and then one day, Mr. Burns just popped back up. I'm like, what's going on with everybody? Curtis York, where he been at?
Who that is?
Oils.
That's his nephew that I've seen online that's in the military.
This is oh.
He's the oldest of all my nephews and nieces.
The
Want to see it
sister's
again?
son. Yeah, the
Want to see?
sister's son, right?
Yep. Want to see it again?
He's the one that
See?
said boot camp was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had he ever gotten married and had children?
He's got kids with a. He's married to a Filipina.
Oh wow, he married a Filipina.
Yeah. Yep. Against our advice. Ha ha ha. No, not really.
Oh, she said didn't see the video of who DeAndre. DeAndre, the only one who showed the soap or
Yeah, I
said
think
he
yeah, I
got it.
got yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I got the soap. I think I commented and said I got it. I don't
yeah. He
think
didn't
I
do a video. He just commented and said he received it.
He was
cause
butt naked.
No,
yeah,
he didn't.
see,
No, he didn't.
actually, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be quite real with y'all. When I first got this
Don't be
soap,
real.
when I
Yeah.
first got that soap, I took me a bath and I examined it out and I loved it. I couldn't show y'all of me bathing with my soap. I wasn't gonna do that. Y'all wasn't
Oh,
gonna
okay.
see y'all wasn't gonna see my
Wow.
good goods. I wasn't gonna show them. But
Your twigs and berries.
but I loved that soap.
Thank you. I'm happy.
Yes, indeed. 'Cause I got it. I got it Monday. They say, here, DD, here go you a box. I'm like, what's in this box? I'm like, what is that, a phone? I'm like, no, it ain't no phone. Then I shook it. I'm like, I think I know what it is. Can have my name on it. I think I know what it is. I opened it and I seen two square rectangular things. I'm like, this the soap. This the
Rectangles.
soap.
Yep. Mr. Burns missing out. He just don't know yet. See, Nikki P
Oh,
never said if she wanted any, so I didn't ship it. I know I already had DeAndre and your address.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
cause
be
I was
scrubbing myself for a hot minute.
so
Yep.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we know.
I'm still
Trust me, we
using
know.
that soap.
My dad gave 2 of his bars away to the homeless woman that he was allowing to live with him for a while. Then she started stealing, and he told her she got to go.
I'm sorry. I understand people's homeless, but when you take from me, it's
Yep.
over with.
Yep, she started to kind of take some stuff, and then he had to. I shouldn't tell y'all this because
Tell it.
she got issues, and he had to close off his garage. I mean, not his garage, his attic, because she claims that Freddy Krueger is up there.
Uh-oh.
Say what?
Yeah, she thinks she thought she was hearing Freddy Krueger come out of there. I'm like,
She
Uh,
might got some mental illness
illness,
problems.
yeah.
that might have been me.
No,
Mm-mm.
you ain't hiding in my dad's attic. You stop.
I'm creeping up there.
Speaking of addicts,
What?
since we talking about addicts, y'all know the show Sesame Street, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all know the guy that play. Who is that?
Who is
Uh
that?
huh. Uh huh.
Who is that?
Uh huh.
He distracted me. Who
Is he
is
the
that?
brother?
Nope.
Who
That's my
is
Who is?
he?
cousin. That's my cousin. Let me tell you something. This is my cousin who I identified as my brother.
Okay.
His mother is my mother's sister. My aunt and her husband, to me, were mom and dad. It wasn't until I arrived in New York City that I started calling my parents mom and dad. I was getting ass whoopings from my siblings because uh, I was calling them by their first name. I didn't,
Oh,
yeah, I didn't acknowledge them as my parents. I didn't know them as my parents. I knew them as whatever, whatever first name, but because he- this is Hugo. Hugo's my brother, and his mother and his father, to me, were mom and dad because those are the only ones that I knew. Those are the
okay.
only ones
Who
that I
is
was conscious of.
Hugo Holden? That's a pretty
Look
baby.
at
Who's?
that
That's his
baby.
Okay.
grandson.
Oh,
He a grandpa.
Hell yeah, he's a grandpa. He's older than me.
Good lord.
good lord.
He
Black don't
don't
crack for real.
Black
show
don't
don't black
crack.
black do not crack. I forget, Lord, I'm trying to hold my composure, Lord. I'm
Yep.
trying to.
Good
Well,
lord.
there's more. I got more of those.
I've been seeing so many. I've been seeing so many good melanin, so
Yep. Good.
much melanin.
So much beautiful
I
melanin in
got
your
plenty of
family.
good melanin in my family.
Oh,
Watch.
we
I'm
we,
a,
we
I'm
can
a,
tell.
yeah.
Exactly, and
Bring
I'm
them up.
trying to be.
I'm gonna bring them up.
Oh Lord. But
Lord
that,
have
oh
mercy.
yeah, back what I was saying. Y'all know this person named David that was on Sesame Street, that black dude with the afro.
Yep, I remember him. What about him?
You know, he had a little illness problem too. He left Sesame Street. They say he was on a he was hiding in somebody's attic and he had got arrested. He was like, "Help me. I'm the guy from Sesame Street." He ended up dying though.
Oh,
I
Help
forgot his
me.
name.
Don't let them eat me.
Who?
he
Help
said,
me.
"Don't
Oh,
let him eat it." Look, you keep showing us your beautiful family. This is what we're here for.
yeah.
I do
I
need to
might
get
have to
Nikki
go.
P a
I might
demo
be
of this.
5 minutes past 9. I can stay to 9:05.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh,
I can stay
yep.
to 9:05. See, you started some.
I think Nikki P is on my time zone now, which is 6:52, if I'm
Yeah,
not
she
mistaken.
is. Oh, by 1 hour. She's off by 1 hour.
Oh,
Yeah, she off by 1 hour. Where they at? They hiding.
good question. Go on and show us some photos.
That's what I'm
You
doing. I'm
generous
looking for
tonight.
them.
But I do need to do a demo of my soap to show how much it lathers and stuff.
Cause
Want to see it foam up?
Yep. So I can show people since you ain't foamed it up yet.
Ha ha!
Ha
Don't
ha.
hate, celebrate. Ha ha ha!
I'll celebrate when you go and get in that soap.
I've been
Okay.
using this soap.
I gotta
Uh
send
oh.
DeAndre some more since he been using his.
Yeah, I've
Uh
been
oh.
using mine. I ain't have to buy none.
Uh oh. Should I show this cousin of mine? I
Yeah.
don't know.
The
Stop
answer is yes.
stalling.
Stop
Show.
stalling and show it.
I agreed to stay
Uh,
9:05 to 9:05.
I
And
don't
stop
know. I don't know.
stalling. Stop playing games and go and get
9 o'clock to 9:05. Come on now, bring it.
I don't know if I should show this
yeah,
cousin
go
of
on and
mine. I
show it.
don't know.
Show the
The
picture.
You
picture, son.
you seen his father. I showed you a picture of his father.
Yeah, get to it.
Come
No,
on
no, no.
now.
I'm sorry. No, yeah, no. I did show you a picture of his father. His father was 6'7", my uncle.
Okay. Yeah, now get to the photo.
Yeah, I might have to get to the photo.
Yeah, come on now.
Mr. Burns was cute when he was young
So
in
what
that
happened?
karate stuff.
I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to be disrespectful. I'm trying to keep but for
Listen, D. I want to be
Ooh,
disrespected.
ooh, ooh,
oh, who
ooh,
is that?
That's my cousin.
ooh.
The one you just showed me, or was that the daddy?
No, this is a different one. I showed a picture of his dad. He had a hat on. He had a hat on.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm single and I have nothing to lose.
What's his name and how are you related to him?
That's my first cousin. He's my uncle's son
Oh,
from my
okay.
father's side.
Who
Yeah,
is that lady with him?
that's his wife.
Oh, she's pretty.
Well, well,
Really?
yeah. I think she works for the FBI or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, we good.
Yeah, yeah, she be busting shots.
We
She
Oh
got
yeah,
videos of her
no,
going to the
I don't want no
range,
problem. I can't.
that's why we won't
busting
problem.
shots.
We'll be nice to you, Mr. Burns. I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
you
we'll
had
be
people
nice. I'm
high
so
that high
sorry
up. I'm so
for
sorry
all
all
the
the
stuff I
animosity.
said.
Yep. We
I
sorry,
have to
sister in
snitch on
law.
y'all. I'm gonna have to snitch on y'all. Here's
Cause Medicaid can't cover everything in your
so
pie.
here's these are brother and sister. So these are my cousins.
Right?
What is that? A yucca?
Yeah,
Yeah. You
they're
know,
into
my
that.
husband bought one of those when he was in the Middle East, and I didn't know till it shipped to my house back in our house, our base housing in Washington State. I'm like, oh no.
Who is that? Oh
Oh
Lord!
Lord have mercy. Who are they? Who they is?
Come on now, spill the
No.
those, are,
beans.
those are cousins of mine.
What you
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh,
showing the guns.
okay. Who is this?
The same cousin I
same?
showed you.
Yeah, that's the
Ooh,
same dude.
Different angle.
Yep.
What?
keep me near the cross.
Oh Lord.
Ah,
Get me
and that
there.
and that that's a picture of him in his 50s. Okay.
Oh good
What?
night.
Oh
Oh,
hell, not
Oh no,
I'm
nobody
through.
care. Nobody care about him.
sorry. That was
Nobody
an
care
accident.
about him. Oh good.
That
Nobody
was
care
an
about him.
accident.
Who's that cute little girl in the green shirt with
Right
your
here.
cousin? Yes.
That's his daughter.
What's her name?
I don't know her name.
Oh wow, that's messed up.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is
that's back in
terrible.
That's
2020.
terrible. That's your kinfolk. You don't know who she
No,
is.
I don't. I know.
Who
I
that
don't. I
black
don't.
dude?
Which one?
Who that black dude in that pink shirt with the next to that person next to the
Oh, so his name is
That's
Felipe
you, right? His name is
Ibarbueno.
Felipe. Yeah,
oh Felipe. Oh.
that's Felipe
Okay,
right there. That's the
Felipe.
same guy
Oh,
In
okay. Oh,
the
my
in the
bad.
middle, in the middle.
in the middle with the pink shirt. Yeah, and those are his sons.
Oh, good
Good
night. I thought they
Lord.
was brothers.
Felipe is no joke. Felipe is Felipe's no joke.
I ain't gonna tell you, y'all was Mr. Burns, y'all was breaking backs. Y'all was breaking backs and still breaking them, but
Sure
What?
is.
breaking backs and breaking hearts.
I
No,
wonder
my
what
brother
your
was doing
family.
that.
I wonder what your family reunions are like.
You can't. It can't happen. There aren't. There aren't locations that can house that many people at one time. My family is huge.
You talk about even a park couldn't do that.
Well, you're gonna need that park around Mount Rainier to do that. My
You
family
mess.
is Huge. When I say huge, I mean huge.
I will never forget when I first saw you, Mr. Burns. I'm like, oh, he light skinned black man. But I
That's what
had no
I said. I had no clue he wasn't a FBA. I thought that Negro was a American, like full blood descendant of slave Negro.
me too.
Okay.
And then I got to look at the hair, and then I got to look at and I heard the accent, and then I looked at the last name. I said, oh shit, he a Puerto Rican or his
He's a
uh.
butter pecan
I
Rican.
didn't. You're the reason I knew his name was Leo Gonzalez because you let it slip. I'm like, oh, that's Joe
Okay.
Real.
Slipped up.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm
It was
not mad. It's just, oh, good night. Who was that?
oh Lord.
Who was that? Hey, who was that?
That's my cousin. That's my cousin
Somebody
Jason.
gotta some
He's 6'6", I think.
somebody never mind. Shut up, Didi. Shut up, DeAndre.
Go ahead, D. Disrespect all you want. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, cause he know what he doing with them pants he got on.
Okay. Them
I ain't I ain't
pants
stupid
be
now.
rocking. Pants be rocking. Non-stopping.
I bet most of your family though married like either Puerto Ricans or Dominicans though.
Dominicans because they never really got out.
Mm.
Except your one that
Yeah,
got a Filipino wife.
yeah, my nephew. What the hell? I gotta find. These are all family.
But when I looked at your profile, Mr. Burns, when it said goes out, I'm like, oh, so he Hispanic. But when you said you was Dominican and Puerto Rican, I'm like, oh my lord.
Mm-hmm.
I had to hear him speak Spanish and he spoke it way too well. I'm like, nah, this Negro is from the Caribbean.
And I
This
didn't know
mother lover.
Yep.
and then you said you were black too. I'm like,
Oh, you
oh,
actually claim it. That was shocking to me, the fact that you claimed it.
I love
Oh
it.
yeah,
I
nah.
love it. I
I'm front and center with that.
yeah, you claim you're black. I could tell because you be playing black music from the 70s and the 80s and
Now, off topic,
Everything.
speaking of Nikki P, ain't Nunu doing a convention this year in Las Vegas with some people for black business? The 50-year-old blogger Nunu, aren't they gonna be out in Vegas this year?
Nunu. Is she?
I could have sworn Nunu said that in your comments one time.
Um.
You look genuinely stunned.
Yeah, I am. Cause Nunu's. That's right. No, she wanted to do a meet and greet.
But she mentioned Vegas though.
Yes, she did. Because some of the people that she's with is are from there.
Because my point is so that Nikki can get her a new crew out there. Unless she's
But
been to Vegas before and already
oh,
had some crew.
oh, 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 oh. Here we go. Ready?
uh-oh.
Here.
Is Nikki still with us?
What
Anna
the
Lynn
hell?
Brito. She's very pretty.
Who is
Yeah.
that?
How you,
That,
George Mason
that's my little
University?
cousin.
Like who? Oh,
She is that's my nephew's daughter. Uh oh my God. This one here, my little cousin, my great niece rather. Sorry. This one here is like a firecracker, man. Oh my God. She's got my nephew crawling up the wall.
why you
Mm-mm.
say that?
She is a handful and a half. What the hell? What just
Yeah,
happened? Hold
I
on.
don't
That's
know.
SL Slim Jim Longfoot.
It is.
Oh Lord, y'all
But
funny.
That is his name on the YouTube.
yeah,
That's what
Oh,
Slim Jim Longfoot, yeah. That's what it is. Where the hell?
what am I eating? What the
The hell?
hell? Beans?
I don't want to spill his beans on a brand new carpet. The wife will lose it.
What the heck is DeAndre Holt?
It's my what I'm gonna eat.
Oh, okay, your dinner. Yeah, it is about time for you to go on a few.
Yeah, I didn't want to be rude. I stay on 2 or 3 more minutes, and then I'ma fix me something to eat because I'm hungry, and I'm gonna fix me a cup of coffee.
I'm glad to see Nikki P.
Yes,
Nikki
me
P.
too.
Nikki P is the real deal.
Yep.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna order me, if I can, I'm gonna order me a big thing of French vanilla coffee creamer
Say
because
what?
that's one of my favorite, a caramel macchiato, but I can't find it in the books.
Say what?
The creamer, French vanilla creamer, a caramel macchiato.
Caramel macchiato?
Yes, it's so good. It's like in an orange, golden, whatever it's called. It's so good. It's like a mixture with French vanilla and caramel, something like that.
Yeah.
Say what?
And you just said you can't find it.
I can't like I be wanting to find the book because I like the book, or better yet, enough for me to enough that's gonna last me. 'Cause I hate running out of creamer. I drink it black if I have to with sugar, but
Look at my cousin. Look at my cousin acting up.
You still
Dranking.
got to, yeah, still got to show off your relatives. Just don't know how to act.
She dranking.
surely.
Just. I mean, you just boasting at this point. It's just boasting. We already know you got good genes, man.
I got me
Cause
some
you, cause you,
jeans.
cause every time you come on here, we know you good looking too. You know back in the day you were breaking backs and necks and arms and
Yep.
Shit.
everything.
My cousins and my brother were doing that.
You was too. Don't
Dude,
don't don't do that.
Not me. I wasn't
I
doing
don't know
nothing.
what you put. I don't know what you put down to the women you
Punks come
had,
up and get beat down.
but whatever you put down, I don't know. Y'all got that
Well,
charm. Y'all
I
got
can't.
that charm,
I
or
can't admit
whatever
to
it is
nothing on
y'all
this
got.
channel.
Huh?
I can't admit to nothing on this channel.
oh, I don't
Mm-mm.
blame you because you've told me why. I get why you can't say
Yeah,
certain
I
things.
know. I wasn't gonna let you do that. Yeah, you told
Yeah.
me,
Yep.
but
I know
anyway,
why you can't. Yep.
because it's. But I'm telling you.
My cousin don't got all this crazy shit on here.
Hmm.
That's what
The
they do,
hell?
Mr. Burns. You traveling, them folks still live. I mean, you're living, but I mean, they doing stuff.
They doing stuff.
Yeah, they doing some things.
How much of your new place you got furnished, Miss Nikki P, if you're still on?
I'm going. I'm throwing these damn zesty on. I'm throwing this cinnamon.
You got cinnamon.
I don't know what they on. Let me see what this is. Say it's turkey meatloaf and zesty orange sauce with
Oh
three.
yeah. Oh, that sounds good.
I had this before. It's very good. I be
Oh, it
put.
sounds good.
Oh
Got that
yes, it.
zesty to it. Oh, oof.
Yeah, I love it. I love this stuff with 3 seasoned vegetables and cinnamon sauce and Italian green beans. I take the
Say
Italian green
what?
beans.
Yep.
I I just eat the Italian green beans and the
Man,
turkey meatloaf. But these other things, these little mixed cinnamon things, I don't know what the hell these is, but I ain't eating this shit. I'm throwing this in the damn garbage. Just give me the damn turkey, meatloaf, and green beans.
So silly.
Yes,
all
but
right.
I'm not eating that. I'm eating the green beans, and all I'm gonna do is put a little. I'm gonna put me a little seasoning salt on it, and put me a little of that oil on it.
Oils.
Yeah, we was
Li-
talking about oils last night, like the oils from the Middle East, because that's where me and Vegan Kings, we're bougie like that. We get that Middle Eastern. Oh, have mercy. Who is that?
Who is
That's my
that?
niece. That's my niece.
Oh, she's pretty.
Is that
That's
her husband?
yeah, that is.
You ain't kin to
Uh,
him, is you?
huh?
You ain't
No,
kin to him, is you?
no, he's
No,
just
why
a
you
niece
taking out his
by her.
pants?
No,
Oh,
no.
She's she's military sister.
oh, okay. So she lived in the crazy house with your sister
Eh,
then.
Big time, big time. Yep.
She looked like it didn't bother her much though.
You know what?
And,
I don't
and
know. She's fine. Her sister, on the other hand,
oh,
I'll find her. I'll find her sister in the pictures.
your dad made some of your siblings temperamental.
He made them crazy.
The way you say it.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're out there.
Oh.
I might be the exception. I might be. Okay. Where the hell's her sister at?
I'm gonna look at one more picture
Oh,
and then
oh,
I'm
right
gonna
here,
skedaddle.
right
Okay.
here. The two ends of the sister
Okay.
and the niece is in the middle.
So which one's the crazy sister then?
The one on the right.
Oh, okay. Oh, she don't look crazy. She looks so
What?
sweet.
Yeah, okay. You can believe that if you want to.
Your family's beautiful though.
Thank you for
So
that.
Leah, when they when they be drinking all types of water and
Oh, she only
Yeah.
got her son Brill's bed. Okay. Well, I know DeAndre gotta go eat. I'm full. I'm good. I had that homemade chili that with them oyster crackers. What? And the Doritos. What?
I know that
Oh,
was
one
good.
Yep.
last picture. Here's my mom just before she passed. Here we go with my niece.
Oh,
Oh, she's pretty though.
Yeah, thank you.
very
She
pretty.
aged well. Yep.
Yeah, cancer took her.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh man.
I don't like that word.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an ugly word.
Mm.
So DeAndre's departing us to go eat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry,
yeah.
y'all.
No, it's okay.
If I didn't have to eat, I would have stayed a little
Time,
bit longer. But
Just be
time,
careful
time
about
to
going
eat.
incognito.
oh no, oh listen,
Yeah, don't be disappearing, man.
y'all gonna be seeing a lot more of me. I promise
That ain't
you.
even right, man. Don't be
Yep.
disappearing on us, man.
Yep.
I
Because
didn't.
we were worried.
I didn't mean to have y'all worried. I did not know that it was gonna be this serious or this.
What?
Yeah, because
I
we
didn't
thought you
know.
done disappeared. That's Mississippi. I'm like, where that Negro at?
I
We
didn't
done.
know that me being gone for this
Uh,
long was gonna turn into an investigation discovery
Yep.
episode.
what?
Yep.
We was about to hire Double O Negro just to get.
Sure was just to find you.
Yeah,
Cause y'all used to seeing me on YouTube every 2 to 3 days posting
we used to
videos.
seeing you everywhere.
Yep. Like
Yeah,
where this Negro go? And then Nikki P disappeared. So I'm like, wait a minute, what I do?
Everybody was disappearing,
Was like,
but
where you?
no notifications are going out. I guess
yeah.
What's
No,
with
I wouldn't get
YouTube?
no notifications.
What's with YouTube anyway? And that
YouTube's acting up, man.
I was
it,
wondering because it was a Saturday, and I look and I'm like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. Let me see it with the Solomon Project live on tonight. And I
Yeah, find
look,
out.
and it said, oh, he ain't doing no live tonight. I said, oh, that ain't like him. I said, oh, he might be hanging with his nephew and taking a vacation.
I
'Cause that
got, I
was
got, well, I'm not over what I got. I got something,
oh
I got something serious going on, and
okay.
I'm not out of danger.
Oh
oh,
Lord.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not out of danger. It'll probably take about 6 months to get out of danger.
Oh
But
Lord.
I'm not out of danger. I got one foot in the grave right now, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I promise y'all, I am not gonna stay incarnegro.
Incognito.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be y'all gonna be seeing a lot more of me. I promise.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Cause yo,
Yep.
Cause I'm gonna record. I gotta catch up on y'all's videos, especially yours, Miss Professor. I know I'm behind. I gotta catch up on y'all stuff. I'm behind on a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
And
no,
it's
it's okay.
and it's like when you follow a bunch of people, and it's like, oh wow.
Say word.
But I'm going to catch up. But I'm going to make me some content tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing content all this week, except Friday.
Okay.
I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I take them days off so I can go back and support Saturday and Sunday. I made up my own days. What
If
I'm
you
be
do that, if you do that, I'm a buy a brand new jar of lip gloss. If you do that,
Why?
a
Why a
what?
jar? Why a whole big jar, Mister Burns?
A draw what?
Lip
my lips are so
gloss.
big, I need the family size jar. No, you know what?
Oh Lord.
Yo, my lips are so big. If two ants had a race around my lips, one to take a shortcut by going behind my head.
Oh my
Oh
goodness,
Lord. Okay. Oh my goodness. Why?
y'all! I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some lip gloss and I'm gonna smother it all over my lips. If
Mm.
if Double D goes and does all that content, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, I do motivational Mondays, talk it out Tuesday, wrestling Wednesday, talk it out Thursday, free Friday, support Saturday, support Sunday.
Oh Lord.
Damn, you got a full itinerary. What the
Itinerary.
heck?
Good night, son.
Support
Lord
support
have
Saturday and
mercy.
Sunday. Support Saturday and Sunday and through the week. Support Saturday and Sunday is going back, supporting the ones and going back and watching content that I have not watched in a while and that I missed.
What happened to stick it out Saturday? You ain't
Yep.
sticking it out anymore?
When did I stick? What did I stick out? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I ain't done that. We don't know. I can't do that.
Lord have mercy.
No, I'm definitely gonna get banned from YouTube if I do that.
YouTube's been acting up. Tell you right now.
Surely.
YouTube's been acting up. But you know what? I'm hungry too.
Okay. I'm the only one that ate because I'm just content. I mean, that chili sitting in. I mean, I feel warm and fuzzy. I'm about to make me some hot tea with some honey.
Oh my
It's like
God.
I'm
What kind of
throwing
tea?
it. Um,
Herbal?
yeah, either the fruits and nuts, and that's the name of it. So don't get mad at me. It's
What?
called fruit. Yeah, from Harney and Sons. It's called fruits and nuts.
That sounds
Um,
like that sounds like
I'm
my environment. What?
Okay, so let me just. Okay, I'll do the green tea then, Mister Burns.
No, you can do the
I'm
fruits and nuts. That's
I'm
all.
gonna I'm gonna make me a hot cup of coffee with some French vanilla drippings. I'm gonna drip me some French vanilla up in there and add me some creamer.
What you gonna have? Hot chocolates?
What what the I'm gonna have me a hot cup of coffee with a nutty buddy, a nutty
Hot
buddy bar.
chocolates.
You so goofy.
Cause you know they say little Debbie done turned into Big Deborah now, right?
Say what?
Little Debbie ain't Little Debbie no more. She Big Deborah.
Is that a joke?
Oh no, that's for
I'm
real. Well,
laughing.
yes, it's supposed to be a joke because
I'm laughing.
they still do Little Debbie cakes. But the reason I say she turned into Big Deborah is because depending on where you go on, they you can get the big old size
Go on, girl.
Little Debbie cakes in the big boxes.
The big boxes is guys, get ready for tomorrow's trading because the futures are indicating a down, a down open. Okay. You got the
Okay.
S&P 500 futures, the Dow futures, the Nasdaq futures. You
Okay.
guys know about the futures? You guys know why it's
No.
called futures?
Nope. We have no. I don't have a clue.
I don't know
Okay.
what that is.
Okay. But so before Double D leaves, I'll break it down. Right? So those are indexes. Okay. Those are groups of stocks in a particular category, and each one, like the S&P 500, has 500 different corporations, and in order to get on that list, you have to have certain criteria met.
Right.
Typically, uh, not just the total value that the company is worth, but also their accounting, what they demonstrate in their accounting, will
Right.
allow them to get in that index. Now, that aside, the futures market, it's being applied to these indexes, but it really began with commodities, specifically farmed goods. I'm not sure. I don't remember if it was the dairy farms or the egg farms that kicked off the whole futures thing. So, as the name says, futures, it is a contract that one party enters with another so that they can get a future delivery on that commodity.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go. It's you and D. Okay, you're the farmer, Professor,
Yep.
and D is the merchant. He's got the stores, right? Supermarkets. He's got supermarkets. So
Right.
Double D has a huge chain of supermarkets. Now, Double D, no, let's say he gets pick a vegetable,
Broccoli.
broccoli. D wants to make sure he has broccoli for his supermarket chain. Now, you're a farmer, but you can't guarantee that your crop is going to be the same every year. You can't guarantee it. You don't know what the hell's going to happen. There could be
Right.
diseases, there could be weather events, there could be natural disasters, there could be a whole bunch of stuff that could destroy your crops. So you don't know. And because you don't know, here comes Double D saying, listen, Professor, check it out. I want to make sure that I got broccoli for my customers. Okay. Now, I want to enter into a contract with you, which means that I'm gonna put money down for your broccoli. X amount. Let's say it's $1 a bushel. Okay.
Right.
Now, it's right in the middle. Okay. It's a little less than what you would want to receive, but it's a little more than what D would want to pay for. So it's right in the middle.
Right.
You guys are happy with that. You agree. You sign off. There's an actual contract. So after harvesting the broccoli, you are going to ship that broccoli to Double D. Okay, no matter what happens. It doesn't matter if the crop fails, doesn't fail, it produces more than enough. It doesn't matter. You're in a contract. You're delivering the broccoli, period.
Right.
So D got the contract, but D don't have to keep the contract. If for some reason he I don't know, gets the big idea that something's going to happen to the crop where it's going to be less expensive, or he can get the stuff less expensive somewhere else, he can sell his contract to the next person, and that next person might believe, he might be listening to D and saying, D's bugging out.
Right.
Broccoli is not going to get less expensive. Broccoli is going to become more expensive. But he ain't going to argue with D. He's going to tell D, check it out. I'll buy that contract off you. D paid $20,000, so he agreed to purchase $20,000 worth of broccoli from you, but he ain't keeping the contract. He's selling the contract to somebody else, maybe for $2,100, $2,200, because that person thinks that broccoli is really going to shoot up in price. So fine, D sells him the contract. Now that person has the contract, so the contract has a date, an expiration date, which is around the time that he has to take the shipment. It's no longer, D is no longer taking the shipment because he sold the contract. He no longer has the contract. He sold it to somebody else. They paid an extra $2,000. Now D got his money back right away. Plus he got $2,000 profit. So he's good. And he got it quick, fast, and in a hurry. He didn't have to wait for harvesting to get his. Now he's going to take that $22,000 and go somewhere else, thinking that he's going to get a deal somewhere else. He might not. That's the risk that he's taking, and the risk that the person that bought the contract off of him is taking, the risk that perhaps he got a good deal out of this thing, 22 G's. All right. So The contract expires April 20th. April 20th comes. All right, who's got the contract? My man, Spoonie G got it. Okay, Spoonie G, you ready? Here comes the broccoli. Yeah. I got a warehouse, man. I got it. Everything. We're gonna pack it up. We're ready to roll. My supermarket chain is gonna have the broccoli. I don't know what's gonna happen with Double D because Double D thought, hey, well, whatever. Why would I enter into a contract that you don't have to hold your end up? Well, the contract can be sold. It don't matter when it's time to deliver. Whoever got the contract is getting it. No questions asked. The professor is gonna make the call the broker. Hey, I need 18 trucks over here within the next week. I got broccoli going out, and it's going out to this spot right here. That's it. So the contract, you don't have to as the person that enters into the deal with the farmer, you don't have whoever's got the contract has to honor it regardless. It don't matter. That's what happened. Okay, in Trump's first presidency, a situation happened with the oil futures market where it was devastating because the price of oil fell to the point where the futures contracts were worth nothing, were worth less than nothing. And anyone who was holding on to those contracts had to be prepared for delivery no matter what. And here's the thing, in the futures market, you got a lot of people that get in and out because they're speculating. A lot of people got stuck. A lot of people purchased the contract off of somebody else, and because the price dropped so fast and so hard, they couldn't get rid of it. Nobody wanted it. So you'll have somebody in Chicago that lives in a tenement building or that lives in a high rise, whatever, and they get in that phone call from the broker. Hey, time's up. The oil's coming. You're getting 1,000 gallons of crude oil being delivered to your address. What? Yo, I live in a building. I ain't got no tanks. That ain't our problem. You got the contract? You're receiving the shipment. But how? You figure it out. And then the price started going down even further because people were giving these contracts away to people who did have the capacity to be able to receive that oil. It's crazy. That's part of the risk. But if you're in the futures market, you better know what you're doing. So what I just finished showing was the index futures. So that's a little different. You're not going to receive commodities. You're going to receive stocks. So if you're in the futures market, it's the same thing with options trading. When you trade an option, you're actually buying and selling contracts. That's what options are. Options are contracts. So like for example, the other day I did an option on a particular stock, a stock that I didn't mind owning. And it turns out that when the expiration day hit, those stocks appeared on my portfolio. And I was okay with that. Because like I said, it was a stock that I didn't mind owning. So the way I did it with the options was that so I can finish having those stocks at a cheaper price than what was being offered on the market at the time. So now I got extra shares of that particular stock, and I got it at a cheaper price. Okay, so I'm sorry, D. I ran my mouth a little too long.
No, it's okay. I'm multitasking. I'm listening and I'm prepping.
Oh, okay. What? I hear some. What are you tearing? Are you pulling
The
out a
wrapper.
condom? What is that?
The plate to put the.
Oh, I thought it was a condom. Okay.
Yes,
No,
because
so
food.
oh, it's food. All right. Yeah. So that's the deal with the futures market. That's why it's called futures. And it started out in the Midwest with dairy or egg farmers, and that's exactly what was happening. So in business, you have competition. The professor has competition for her soap. right?
Right.
Dove, Palmolive, whoever the hell else is out there. Those are commercial. Yeah, the farmer gets theirs no matter what. No matter what, the farmer gets theirs. That was the whole. That's the whole purpose behind the contracts, those futures contracts, because farmers don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. You got a farm. You have no idea. That could be. You could have a farm that could get wiped out. Half your farm could get wiped out by a tornado, a storm, too cold, um, insects, diseases, all kinds of stuff can happen to your farm. You can lose half your farm. So when you enter into the contract, you're cementing a deal. You get that money regardless. Now, because you're guaranteeing your money, of course, it's neither the most profitable or the least profitable. It's somewhere in the middle. You're going to negotiate. Somebody's going to come through. They're going to see your broccoli. You might cover your shirt after they see your broccoli, but they're going to come to see your broccoli, and they're going to say, "Yo, Nikki, you got a lot of acres dedicated to broccoli. I'm going to need broccoli for my stores, and neither you nor I know what the hell's going to happen. But I want to make damn sure that if there's a scarcity in broccoli, I want my broccoli. If my competitors don't have broccoli, that's on them. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I got to look out for my business. So I want to lock in with you. Here's a contract. Let's do this. All right. You sign off on it. So now, let's say it's one of those years where something devastating happens to the crops throughout the country, throughout other parts of the world. So there really isn't as much broccoli as before, which means that the price of broccoli is a lot higher. But you locked in for the price, and you're going to get delivered the broccoli where your competitor may not get anywhere near as much broccoli, or the broccoli that they get might be in terrible shape. So you just locked in and you got the upper hand because you just locked in. And that's what, but you got people, and this is where things go wrong, because you got people who are speculating. There are people who are saying, damn, the price is going to go up, the price is going to go down, I'm going to make a profit if it goes up, we're going to exchange, we're going to buy this, that, who don't want it? That's how it goes down. That's the futures market. By the way, futures traders, they don't really make all that much money, because they lose too often. But you can trade all types of commodities: diamonds, coal, chicken, beef, pork, soy, anything that the earth produces, that there's a market for. You can create there's a futures market for that. Corn, what Double D is eating right now, the contents of it. Yeah, there's a futures market for that. And there's a futures market for the indexes, which is something that was created later on, but it started out in the Midwest. Shit, I was about to say something and I forgot what I was going to say. So, the soaps, right? So the professor has competitors, like I mentioned, but I mentioned the commercial ones. Those are the ones that are producing soap, large quantities. They sell it cheap, but that's her competition. She can have smaller competition. She's actually visiting. She mentioned that she was visiting certain people that produce soap, small operations, right? Am I right, Professor?
Yeah.
Or you're establishing relationships with them, which is fine.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them, and I'm going to include the professor on this. They don't have that mindset where they're trying to cut each other's throat. There's no throat cutting over here. They're just exchanging information. Although corporations will cut your throat. Once the professor starts getting bigger, producing more soap, buying equipment to help facilitate a larger distribution, catching the attention of bigger competitors, that's when she got to watch out, because they're going to perceive her as a potential threat. She's breaking into the market, and well, She might need an employee, and her competitors might provide that employee for the sole purpose of sabotaging her whole shit. Okay. Not only that, this is where the professor might start considering having her attorney make some NDAs, some non-disclosure agreements, because if she decides to create some kind of soap, some kind of mixture that will have a slight edge over the competitors, she don't want any of her employees or any staff member to put that information out, because that's her edge, the edge that she came up with. So she's going to have people signing off on NDAs, and if they open up their mouth, if all of a sudden Palmolive has an ingredient that they never used before, that the professor started using, and only the professor started using, maybe she found some kind of flower in Hawaii that produces a certain fragrance or produces a certain medicinal effect, whatever the case is, all of a sudden Palmolive's now using it. Oh, somebody snitched. She can sue Palmolive. She can sue whoever, but she more than likely has that patent. So let's go to court. It might take 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, but they're going to have to stop using it, and they're going to have to start paying her for all those years that they've been selling this product. So she's going to get paid, but she's going to have to wait. And in that time, she's going to have to sustain her business in those 11, 12 years. Business is fun, y'all, but it's not for everybody. Business is not for everybody. You got to be, you really have to be disciplined and consistent. Like I'm always telling everybody, got to be disciplined and consistent. And when you're in business, when people discover that you're a business person, that you're in business, oh, forget it. You're the ATM of the family. You're the ATM of the posse, of the friends. Let's go see the professor. What happened? You got a flat? You need a new tire? You ain't got the money? Hold on, let me call the professor. Hey, professor, how you been? Oh my God. Who the hell is this? This is me, yo. Me who? Who the fuck are you? From Alabama. From Alabama? You know how long I haven't lived in Alabama? You calling me now? What the fuck you want? Oh no, I just wanted to see how you were doing. Really? You couldn't have called like 20 years ago to find that out? You gonna call me now? Well, shit happens. Right? What the fuck you laughing at? Ain't nothing funny? What the fuck? What do you want? Why are you calling me? Oh, don't be like that. What you mean don't be like that? I heard you got a business. I just wanted to congratulate you on your business. Oh, really? You wanted to congratulate me on my business. How the hell did you find out I had a business? Oh, well, people talk. Really, people talk, huh? Yeah. Now all of a sudden, you're the ATM. You're the ATM of the group, the posse, everybody. Ain't that fun? And that's when you got to be that. That's when, if you never learn how to say no, and you want to be successful in business, you're gonna have to be able. Hey, D, if you wanna leave, D, it's all right. I'll finish off soon.
No,
If,
you good. I just stay on. I stay on. I'm just
oh
checking
no,
on.
you don't have to. If the professor, I'm done. I'm
Okay, I
just.
didn't want to be rude. I just just trying to hang in there.
Oh no, you're fine, man. You're family. You could do that.
Okay. Well, I will. What I do, I'll see y'all on the next one, whenever that may
Come see
be.
us on the next one. Professor, do you wanna leave, or can I finish off this one little thing and then we can leave?
Yeah,
What do you want to do?
I'll let you finish that one little thing. Then I gotta go
Okay.
wash this stuff out of my hair.
Okay, so then check this out, right? Now, before I was talking
I'll
about,
see y'all later.
all
All right,
right, D.
Andre.
All right. So before, when I first started the video, I was talking about what was going on with All right, D, so Nikki, check this out, right? So here's what's going on with uh the scene. Okay, so you got the tariffs, right? You got the tariffs. And the tariffs rubbed Mexico and Canada so wrong that, and this isn't the first time they've had to deal with Trump with things about the tariffs. So there's a good possibility that throughout the years that Biden was in office, Mexico and Canada might have been establishing relationships in preparation for Trump and what he was deciding to, because Trump kept mentioning the tariffs throughout his campaigning. So Canada and Mexico were probably already making moves. And here's the problem, that when you make moves like that, new relationships are developed, new contracts are made. And as a result, whatever relationship they had with the US might be reduced, and they can't do anything about it because now they have a new relationship that they have to deal with. So that's a problem at the business level. President Zelensky of Ukraine comes over to the White House. JD Vance instigates an argument with this man.
Right.
And JD Vance isn't even supposed to be there. He's not even supposed to be there. But he's there and he instigates a fight with this man. And they were supposed to agree about some minerals and some stuff, which is probably just not really what they were there for. Maybe not. Now, here's the thing. The U.S. is part of NATO, the North American Treaty. It was designed to have some kind of military backing for the European nations, in fear that at the time it was the Soviet Union, that they wouldn't continue their expansionism, right? They were expanding, they were taking territory up until a point, but the Europeans were nervous. They were afraid that some Russian leader would decide that, well, we should keep pushing forward and taking more territory. But they developed NATO, and it was a policy of containment for a long time. Since after World War II, it was a policy of containment. That policy of containment was what got us into the Korean War and Vietnam and all kinds of other stuff, right? Because we're containing communism. Now it's not just the USSR, now it's China too. So we're containing communism. That's what was said. NATO is on the side of Europe. Here comes Zelensky, JD Vance, starting trouble. Now, Europe, they're nervous. They don't trust Putin, and they got reason not to trust Putin, because he's trying to, from what it seems, he's trying to regroup all these nations that became independent after the fall of the Soviet Union, and they're seeing him as trying to regroup these nations under Russia again. But with the antics that are going on between this regime and Russia and Ukraine, now the European Union is stepping their game up in their military spending. Now, if you're an investor and you invest in corporations that dedicate themselves to defense, like Lockheed Martin, for example, or Sikorsky, or Pratt and Whitney, you might decide that, we might be taking a loss here in revenue because if the Europeans are stepping up their game, they're going to rely less on us. So who do we got? Well, we still have Asia, right? We still have back Japan and South Korea. So there's still some flow there. But if the Europeans go ahead with this, that could impact. Now, if you didn't know, the Pentagon is not the organization to play with. Okay? They are not the ones. There's a lot. Second largest expense from the U.S. budget. Second largest. That's a lot of money flowing into this industry. And I don't know. If you're an investor, you might want to consider that. You got a bunch of money on defense companies. It might go down in value. Maybe not much, but they'll still go down in value. Or they might cut down their dividends. Whatever the case is. Anyway, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So that was it. That was my spiel. My spiel.
All right, y'all. I'm about to go get settled in for the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get more food.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some eggplant.
Nope. Good for you. I ain't eating it.
You don't want me to mail you some?
No, don't do that. I'm good. You might have my address, but we're not doing that, Mr. Burns.
No eggplant for you.
Nope. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you, Nikki. So should I bring it up more often in the future? All right. So listen, Nikki, thank you. Seriously, thank you very much for coming up. And hopefully in the future I can explain some more stuff about investing. So stay fresh. Keep it moist and profitable. See ya.